literally needed to turn off my computer and restart it all. So that was a thing. Not really what I wanted to do. Not cool at all, but let's throw on that music really quick so we can at least chill for a moment. Try and collect our shit. Nope. Throw on a mirror. Alright. So, yeah, that was weird. Didn't expect that to happen. But, all my audio on my computer stopped working, so I couldn't hear anything. Yeah. I'm honestly not all too sure what that was about, but we'll solve that. Yeah, we'll solve it. Not a problem. We got some interesting music at the very least. And if I'm not mistaken, I did get a follow. Thank you for the follow, Polar Bear. Alright. So let's turn off this music now. Since we're in VRC, we'll move that to there. Alright, cool. A little confused about what the fuck just happened, but that's fine. I mean, I've never had good luck with the black cat when it came to like waifu hunting. Like, it's almost always been like the pug or something, you know? So, alright, let's give the pug another try tonight. See what we can come up with. Go another. Oh.
I'm still in your server. You are? I know. Wait, what? I'm still in your server. You're. Yeah. Ah, nice. I don't know. I'm not very active, but I'm in your voice guy server. Or no,
Mm.
to the exactly.
Yeah, I have an SSC vibe, bro.
Oh, okay. I have rechargeable batteries. I couldn't find them.
So it's kind of like an Xbox controller.
Monk views.
Kind of, but it's like it's actual batteries. It's the batteries that recharge.
I'm not hearing any waifus anywhere.
Why'd the bicycle fall over? Because it was too tired. Why'd the bicycle fall over? Because it was too tired.
On my channel, but now he did like last week. He just posted one of his new Nanachi avatars. Like he never just typed something or just posted it. He did. On a weird selfie.
I'm seeing no waifus, my dude. Ripperoni pizza. Must adventure to a new land.
Again, this world is like rip my frame rates with how many people.
Yeah, that's the main issue.
There's a lot.
Let's go for smaller worlds then.
Probably. Again, it seems to be just a good amount of people here. Took it forever to load all the avatars properly.
Yeah. So Void Club, right? No.
Oh my god.
You know what? I'm gonna go here. Join off with me, my dude.
I wouldn't hear my graphics card. Yep.
See, I don't really get why some people would want to change the rank. Like, I know the main reason that some people do it, but I don't know. There's just common people that aren't streamers that are just like, because like people expect that, yeah, they're streamers, so obviously they'd be, you know, higher numbers, so they would be, or if they're known streamers, sorry, then obviously they're not going to be like a new user. So I get that reasoning, but I don't know why everyone should just, because some people just do it and it's like, alright then. I don't know. I wear the higher number or a higher badge color as like a, well, badge of honor type thing. Almost like, yeah, I've wasted a lot of my life to this game. How about you? God damn my fucking voice.
Hi, Trash.
Why, hello there.
Oh god.
I have no idea why my voice is acting up like this. Oh god. Oh my god, my fucking voice box.
I'll jump off the edge right now.
Yeah, just spin for like a solid minute and you'll fall over.
Just give me a little while and I'll get it off.
I don't think that's supposed to be like that.
I'm stuck in the ceiling.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my. Well, Kermit, you've murdered them all. Congratulations.
Yay! I mean, yay!
Why, thank you, Sunshine.
Yay!
Yours is pretty grand yourself.
Thanks.
So how's everyone's evening going?
Why?
Oh.
Okay, so hold on. You have an anime girl's skin, but why do you sound like Morgan Freeman if his voice was 10 decibels deeper?
Wait, I'm an anime girl for you?
And if he was
Hold
a white
on.
dude.
Hold up.
Hi, Tribama.
Also, I can't see your character. Hold on.
Yeah, that would probably do it.
Yo, Kermit, look at me. Can you see my avatar?
That is a very interesting avatar, my
I
friend.
can see nobody's. I can only
It
see
is,
hers, and I can
the
see...
Pyramid of Obama.
Unperf block it, like I told you.
No, yeah, I turned it off, but it still isn't working.
You can see me.
So the current version of
Your
VRChat has a
avatar is
bug
beautiful.
where if your cache is beyond a certain amount, you won't be able to see avatars, or most weren't
Oh, there you go.
go in correctly.
You got Obama, man.
Sometimes
I
avatars
can't
also
see
load
your
in as errors.
avatar.
Really? Well, that's really unfortunate because I'm a cute
Yeah,
Neko
it's
boy.
the little bot thing.
Are you
I
a
can
Quest
Neko
user?
Yeah, I can't see either of yours. Yeah, we're both Quest users.
Ah, okay. Here, allow me to fix that for you then.
Neko boy.
I'm a Quest user.
Yeah.
I got my Quest a long time ago.
I love that.
There,
Hit it with the voice mod, son.
this a little bit better. Yeah, if you're
Szechuan
gonna be doing a
sauce.
voice
I want to
mod,
bathe in it, please.
rather than using a voice mod, how about you just train your voice, because then you can go from way down here all the way up here. And
Oh my god.
you
No,
can-
are you sure you're not using a voice mod? Because that legit sounds like what you're
100%.
using.
if you want, I can quite
I
literally send
believe
you a video. I just used to be a vocalist.
That's actually really impressive. I'm very surprised.
Why,
That's
thank
really
you.
cool.
No, I used to have an incredible range. I'd hit a high F on the treble clef and a low D on the bass clef, and then I tore my vocal cords 2 weeks before I went on MTV for a singing competition, and lost that entire career.
Mm.
So yeah, but that was
Oh, I'm
like
sorry.
no, that was like
Dude,
10 years
you
ago.
could be the singer of our band.
Yes.
I can't sing for shit, but I mean,
I play bass. I don't know what she plays. What do you want to play?
She
Play
plays
piano?
the top tier waifu. That's what it is.
Sure.
I can play drums.
Mm.
I'll play
Sick.
drums.
We got a drummer.
Can
All
I
we need is a
just
guitarist
ooh,
or a
wah, ah, ah.
guitarist?
Can I just ooh wah, ah, ah.
What?
That's a really good song.
Sure.
I'm not gonna lie.
I can't do
Sure,
that though.
but we need to come up with
So what's
originals because
going
I
on
just
with
don't want to be.
Sun?
I don't want to just be a cover man. We actually got to
Hey,
like have originals.
Something's wrong.
Your boy don't do
Something's
music
wrong
no
with
more.
Sun.
Mm.
Legit though, Devilish. I think you would be awesome on a keytar.
Sure.
It's essentially a guitar and a
I know
keyboard
what it
mixed.
is.
They're super underrated.
I know.
I know. Most
Just-
people don't,
just-
so I
just-
just had to tell you.
She's sitting like, motherfucker, I know what a goddamn keytar be. Come on, boy.
I know, but most people don't, or if they do, they don't know what it's called. And then like, but as soon
Don't
as you say keytar,
assume
that's like,
my
oh, yeah.
knowledge.
I'm assuming your knowledge because I'm assuming most
It
people's
almost sounds
knowledge
like a
because I
guitar
assume too
woman.
much, and that's how I
I'm a
ruin
woman because I'm a
relationships.
woman.
Damn, dude.
Hey,
No,
that part.
That got
because I
really
have my
deep.
own
And I gotta tell you, I
issues
wasn't
with
aiming for elbow
certain
deep in my
things.
asshole.
and I ruin things. What was that?
Exactly.
That's what I missed when I was on Discord. What the fuck?
Yo, look at my fingers.
Anyways,
I'm sorry,
my
what
name
did
is
you say?
Trash Mouse, professional waifu hunter. Nice to meet y'all. That is
Cool.
Putin,
In
the
that
fuck?
case,
So
I
natural
gotta
being
go.
Yeah, let's, come on.
She's
Come
like,
on, we
bitch,
must get
I'm
out
out.
of here.
Notice how she didn't follow.
Ciao.
Hey, can you?
Well, that's some
can you
top tier
paper-
Oh,
waifu.
damn, you tall.
She could grab stuff off the top
Am I
shelf for me,
actually
man. I'm
looking
short
up?
as fuck. Well, I mean, not in this
I'm
avatar,
gonna
but
clone your Here, I'm gonna clone your
How
avatar.
do you think
Give me
I
your hand.
feel?
We'll go flying. Here,
Oh
I'm-
god.
You
Can I
sit in my
actually
hand.
pick
oh
people up?
my god, you can sit on her
I
ass.
basically look
This is
straight
amazing.
up,
I'm
I
sitting in your
can
hand.
eventually
Oh my
see.
god, I'm having a great time.
Here, put your hand out. I'm gonna try to sit. I'm gonna try to sit in that.
Oh
Oh
my gosh.
man, I'm in his ass. This is fantastic.
Oh no.
Hey,
Oh,
try to
and
reach
now
for my
I
hand
am
so
in the
you-
ground.
If you sit in it, we'll go flying.
I need a hand to
What
sit in.
is
gosh.
going on?
I'm legit too big for this world.
Yeah, definitely.
Whoop, gotta respawn. That's a big ass chicken.
I'm just gonna go back to Derps.
I don't think I can get down there. Oh, I can. Hey,
Nice, nice.
Guys, I can't see you.
I
I'm
had
so
your
tall.
ass in my face. It was just
click my
white.
hand. Click
Beautiful.
my hand.
Oh,
Alright, now you can just yeet her into the distance.
oh god! If you
Can't.
do, I'm gonna either fall, throw
I
up, or do
mean-
both.
If she's got any form of phantom sense, just hang her off the world. And then...
I can try to make her sick.
Oh
I can this. I can't eat her.
Haha.
Oh,
I swapped to a quest compatible avatar. That's why I missed.
Ah.
Here.
Yeah.
Let me turn it on.
Also, my
There you
computer ended up getting rid of all my audio, and I was like, "Fuck!" So I needed to like
Oh,
completely turn it
God.
off
Sit in
and
your
come
hand,
back.
And then you're gonna sit in my hand, right? Okay.
I turned
Here,
mine
reach my
off.
hand.
I turned VR
Ready,
chat
click
and
it.
Twitch
I'm gonna
off
click
for a
yours
little
at the same
bit
time.
whilst you were gone because no problems. Hopefully none. I don't want to recreate what it did earlier.
Oh, what is this like vibration
Earlier
sound?
I spent too much time fixing
Wait,
crashing.
let's make a
Oh
handstand.
god.
No. Now watch.
Oh boy, I'm going this way.
We'll go flying in a second.
Oh,
Somebody
God,
get in his
where
hand.
Oh right, well, I do like this world, but they don't seem
Yeah,
to be.
I've never been to this world, so
Really, did I ever tell you about the talk show I used to host?
yes.
Yeah, this
I'm
was the
pretty sure.
world. This is the world that we used to do it in. So come with me.
Oh.
Cascade, you still on
Yeah,
here?
no, I've never been to this world. I
So,
didn't know it existed.
There used to be a tree right here, but I guess they got rid of it. but,
Oh.
Yeah, so there's a setting. You can see that obviously the time is moving, but you can set it so it's only nighttime.
Yes.
And we would turn on this fire,
Oh.
and then we would just sit around this, and we would just chat
Oh,
for
yeah.
hours. Yeah. And there's also like
That's
chairs
cool.
that you can actually like beanbag chairs. Like one sec.
Hello, Mr. Butterman up there. Oh, wait, who's in my hand?
There's a way to grab it that isn't sitting.
Yep, I
And you
figured
can-
out where
yeah.
it's at.
So you can
Oh.
take these and then bring them out here.
Trying to grab your hand. And she keeps moving her
and sit them around it.
No, mm,
And it looks like I lost my boy.
Hold on, let me get out of this. Here, hold on, let me hop in your other hand and then.
Yeah, so
I
you
see
sit
now.
around it. So we'd have like,
look around for my hand and then grab it.
You can basically move.
yeah,
it
so we'd have
wherever you
people sitting
want.
here,
Sit
and then
somewhere.
we'd have people sitting on the
Yeah.
bench, and the people sitting on those. And we would just all have
That's
a
really
large,
cool.
yeah, it was like our nice little nighttime talk show thing.
Hold on, maybe we should
And it was all centered around
Mhm.
Metal Hill.
try it again.
Yeah, it's actually about to be
Again,
nighttime, so you'd be able to
nice-
see exactly what it
nice
was.
Everyone get on my hand.
Oh yeah, I love
I
this
like
world.
it.
It was my homeworld for a while. Actually, you know what? Fuck it, I want this as my homeworld again.
Alright. Now you back
Like,
I think my homeworld was the train. Which train was it?
AO touching.
I think it's the one that you showed us.
AO,
Yeah, I think it's that
yeah.
one.
Mine was the
Yeah.
the mood one, whatever. But like, it takes forever to load sometimes.
Cartwheel says it says cartwheels on VR chat.
Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, so this right here, you can see how it's nighttime now.
Finally recognized he's on
This is
VR
what it used to
chat.
look like for our thing.
Sitting in a private world for so
Oh, whoa.
long.
What's this? How's it going, buddy? How's your day going?
It's a boy.
It's your
Am I a
boy.
robot for you?
You are a UNSC Spartan. You look like a Mark
Yep.
7 Mjolnir
So
armor.
some people can see it, some people can't. This is just PC users,
Yeah.
because I can't see you, because probably because you're PC.
No, see, the thing is, they're Quest
Yeah.
users. Quest users can't see most avatars. Unless it's Quest compatible. And that was why I'm
It
this
is
instead of my
Quest
small cute boy. Because my small cute boy is not Quest compatible. So, that's all it is.
I don't have a Quest compatible avatar that I know of.
Yeah. I mean, normally I'm,
Jesus.
the small boy.
Yes.
That was very loud, my dude. But no,
That
this is
was
who I
very
normally
loud.
am.
What was very loud?
Oh, whoa.
I'm offering one of you a seat.
Oh, fucking hell, I can take a seat. Oh, holy shit.
Oh, shit.
Babunctuous anime, babongs.
It's hard to tell at this size. Hello, cartwheel.
He's our cartwheel boy.
I'm actually Romeo.
Did you know it said you sat in a private world for me all day long?
Oh, Jesus, babunctuous.
That's
You're
even
probably
after
muted.
VR chat updated social
I
media.
think he's muted. Oh. Oh.
I'm muted? Oh, wait, never mind.
Oh.
Oh.
Bitch.
Are you alive, brother?
Wrong
I
emoji,
do stuff
almost
like
there. There we go,
Stuff
there he
like
is.
that. Like, I go away from the computer
Oh
and
my
leave
God,
it
it's
exactly the
anime
way it
girl.
was.
It's a woman.
Yeah, but it wasn't until now that Steam recognized that you were in VR chat.
Oh, okay.
That's really
Yeah,
weird.
I got the Steam notification like a couple minutes ago, and the VR chat has said you've been sitting in a world all day long.
Brady, holy fuck.
So,
Age.
What the
What are you
fuck?
doing?
I turned around to see some interesting things. I'm just gonna look the other way again.
See some babunctuous anime?
Nope.
Yeah, that was
So,
strange.
Were you worried about me?
Stop.
Of course
What?
we're worried
Holy
about
shit.
you. You disappeared for a little bit, and we're like, this
Yeah,
man's...
you-
Our entire lives revolve around this dude, and he's not talking to us. Goddamn, what the fuck? Where is he? I'm gonna go insane.
Get in my seat.
Ooh, that's a great pic. I really shouldn't be looking at this channel whilst I'm sitting here because
Oh, shit.
fuck it.
Please don't jerk off while you're in VR chat with us. It'll be weird.
No,
It'll be
I'm
weird for
not
everyone.
doing that. I was looking through Discord. Like,
Yeah, that's
it's
what I'm
been
saying.
on and
It'll
I
be
say it's been
weird for
on and
all
off.
of
It's
us.
been going off this whole time. I wasn't going to. I'll just put it this way. Really nice titties on there.
Exactly. Alright.
About it. It's great looking.
Alright, well, I think I'm about time to head on out of this one. Was Gucci, my dude?
Yeah.
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing alright. Getting ready to head on out of this because, well, I mean, I appreciate that, but that is definitely some form of TOS that I want to be a part of. Alright.
Oh
Question: have you tried Hentai Haven on VR?
Oh shit, no.
What?
3D Hentai Haven.
Let's go.
Is that what's happening?
Well, now
right
I'm sad.
Don't question it.
Alright.
Wait, Delwish, what happened to
But,
Colin?
yeah, I'm
I'm right here.
head to another one of these, and then, yeah, I'll invite y'all.
Hold on, let me.
He's not
That's a
Unpurple
good
your
plan.
character.
Unless you're getting paid to advertise Hentai Haven.
Oof. isn't that taken down? I'm pretty sure that's taken down. Come on, load up. Come on. I'm sorry about coughing all the time, like or clearing my throat constantly. Like my voice is really wonky right now. So, what are the chances that I join a world that had 4 people in it, and then as I get here, everyone leaves?
It's empty?
And then yeah, everyone leaves and it's empty, but I myself am here and invited 3 other people, and then there's 4. That is super weird. Really, really weird. Oh, it's the mouse. How's it going, Yuki? Oh, and Sir Soul is here. Gay screeching. Gay screeching. Amazing.
It shows 3 for me.
No, I mean, it said 4 when I was joining it. But I invited 3 people plus me. That would be 4. Yeah, so you can set it to a 5-minute cycle, 30-minute, 60, 24-hour. Or like you can just honestly, like I like keeping it here nighttime.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I love this. And then
The music's quite nice too. It's nice and relaxing. Fits the world.
yeah, man. They just sit here around the fire and chat.
Yeah.
We're both
Man,
inside the damn thing.
I quite like it. Yep, it's because we're small.
Alright. Solution.
Most seats that you can click on just don't like.
I have a solution and it
Small
works for
avatar.
me.
You're still in the bench.
Well, yes, but I'm less so than like
Yes.
this.
True.
You know what? Fuck it, I'll sit on the floor. Fuck you.
I really wish this avatar had a sitting animation, but it doesn't.
Yeah, man, you just be like sitting and chilling. Like these were like really, really good times when I would just sit here and we'd have like the Sunday dumpster fire, and we would help out a bunch of people as much as we could. But my own mental health took a huge decline, and I wasn't able to help others with theirs. So maybe the big sad. Why, hello there. Ooh, hello, one little chair. Thanks for the follow yesterday. I really appreciate it. How's your day been? Trash. Do you mind if I post a bad joke in here? I mean, go for it.
My
Yuki, why
graphics
not?
card. I told the fan to fuck off. I finally fixed it.
What?
It don't get very loud. Unless
No.
it's
We,
dying.
you know what we do with the shrimp? We take the shrimp. We lay down with the shrimp, and we launch it under there so no one can take it. And then we go and grab the other one. Wait, you can't laser the shrimp anymore? Weird. And then you just hide it under there. Also, for the sake of everything that is holy, do not activate the camera. Please. Okay, so I'm gonna show you something. This over here is a screen. Do not touch the screen, because if you move it, it's not gonna look good. Alright. And then from that screen, you go over here. And there is a camera. Pressing the green button will activate that screen and leg the fuck out of the world.
Yes.
Now, oftentimes people take this camera and sit it in front of that screen, and then leg out the entire world, and then everyone has an issue.
Got it.
Yeah, it's very broken. That being said, would you like a flower in a jar?
Yeah.
This is for you. And this one is blue, so it is for you.
Oh.
Also, why were you asking about colors earlier?
Because I was editing videos, and I just wanted to figure out people's text colors.
Okay,
so
got it.
when I'm doing like, how could we get in the moisture? And dumb shit like that, you know. And when you're like, I can't breathe, I need to have like
yeah, pretty much
color for the text on screen for you.
My ass was sitting there dying pretty much for most of it.
How you doing, Mousy Boy? I'm doing alright, just kind of existing. My stream ended up basically crashing because all the audio got fucked up, so I had to turn off my computer to get everything fixed, and yeah, that was a thing. My friend said, "Congratulations on your new job. How did you get it?" I replied, "The same way the Virgin Mary got Jesus." He laughed. "A miracle?" I said, "No, sex that I can't tell anyone about." That's fucking amazing. I like that. He's the bunny boy. That's fucking good, actually. Yuki, I fucking love that. Yeah, but this world's awesome. Like, there's all sorts of really cool stuff. Like, things that you don't even notice. Like, well, there's a mirror right here. A mirror right here. I believe there's another mirror over here.
Oh, you wouldn't even notice those.
Yeah. But, like...
Those triggers are hidden so well.
It's literally just the ball. But then, it's just a mirror right here. Yeah, like... It's pretty dope.
It may be just a ball, but it looks like it's part of it. So you wouldn't even think about it.
Yeah, like, they're just so nicely placed. And then this one is right in front of the, couch and everything, so you can have, like, a giant sitting. Because, like, this is, like, pretty much... this world's not, like, old, but, like... It's, more in line with the... Like, when you did streams or anything like that, you sat in front of something and you just chilled, right? It wasn't running around, it was a lot more relaxed, and everything wasn't as optimized as it is now. That's pretty sad.
Yeah.
What do you mean it's pretty sad, Soul? What? I'm so confused. Yeah, there's also, like, a ball over there that you could throw around in the water, and if you go up here, there's all sorts of really cool stuff. Like, there's, a night mode, too. I like that. So there's like a chair right here, but if you sit on it, you'll be on the ledge. So there's no point to it at the moment. Yeah, like there's mirrors everywhere, and you're like, oh boy, look at this. I can go upstairs. I can go all the way in here. Look, I'll shit ton more mirrors. Holy crap.
Yeah.
Oh man, you can make night mode super fucking dark.
This is like a sleeping area.
Oh yeah. But then you go over here, and you're like, oh boy, a mild secret that's not really a secret. And then there's our roof spot you can chill on, with another fucking mirror.
Right there. Of course, there's another mirror.
Yeah, dude, like I love this world. I used to come here all the time for the Sunday Dumpster Fire and host that show. It was so good.
Again,
oh god, just almost fucking punched myself in the face. By the way, guys, what do you think of the boxes around chat? Like, does that work for you guys, or because I know that if you're looking on a like a 720p monitor or on a phone, it doesn't line up right, but on a 1920 by 1080 it looks fine. It doesn't.
That's what mine is. It's not even lined up on mine.
Really?
Hang on. Oop. I don't want to clip that. Get rid of that. Yeah, no, on my screen it's still not fine, and on mine's 1020 by, well, 1920 by 1080. Because that's what my TV defaults to.
Well, shit. Let me check something really quick, because it was working. Yeah. And I tested it out, and I was like, yeah, this is awesome. I guess it's not awesome.
Again, it looks like it would be cool, but then it just, like, it depends a lot.
So let me go to my channel and see if I can fix this, because I hope I can. Alright, so if I just do...
Oop, I haven't seen that name tag in a while. That's been a while on that one. Ooh.
Ooh, that is fucked up. Alright.
Yes.
Good to know that Streamlabs does it differently. That's no bueno.
Yeah.
However, now I can count the exact amount that's wrong. It looks to be about 7 is wrong. Okay, so if I go edit this, go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now let's hope that I know it's not perfect, obviously, but let's see. Okay, so that's almost correct. Hey. I mean, it doesn't line up on a phone, but it lines up on desktop. So now I know I gotta take out 8 from top and bottom. Nice. Beautiful. Fantastic. I've learned a thing. It's gonna look like shit for a hot minute, but that's fine. I was wondering why no one wanted to talk in my chat. It looked like garbage. God. You know what? Hold on, let's go down by the fire. Alright, I'm gonna set a scene. Would you guys mind getting in front of me when I find a scene that I like? That should be fine. Alright. True, yeah. Alright, now I can talk to chat while I fix all of these really quickly.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I can chat with my friends. So what have you guys been doing today?
So, revelation on my friends list. I've got a name tag I haven't seen because of holidays. I've now got a Ray in my friends list online.
Wait,
who,
like Ray that you hang out with?
Yes.
And you didn't have her in your friends list?
No. Because of holidays, she went to Canada, where her boyfriend lives, and was there for the holidays. Well, she is finally home and is online.
Oh, I was really confused. Like, you guys known each other longer than you and I have known each other.
Yes. I've been just keeping an eye on waiting for people to pop back up.
No worries, my dude.
So she's online, so that's somebody we could go mess with.
Maybe. I don't know, I was honestly looking for a waifu hunt tonight, but maybe just chilling, just vibing.
I don't know.
Who knows?
Depends.
Is that a random or is that a friend? It's a random. Okay. Ah, well, not a big deal. Or there's just someone in the house, so I was like, oh man, who the fuck do that?
Oh, got it.
So many colors.
What about colors?
Man, you know how hard it is to like count ticks in my head when I'm trying to talk at the same time? Maybe. It's normal. It is normal. Don't worry. Sir Soul 5, you're allowed to masturbate if you want to. It's God's gift to man, using his right hand.
What happened to your stream chat?
About what?
Your stream chat's all goofy.
What do you mean?
Am I having a seizure or does it look different?
Oh. So are you saying that because you think it looks different, or the fact that it is messed up on you, for you?
I have no idea what we're even
I don't
talking
know if
about.
it's messed up.
Like, are you talking about like the chat on Twitch or on my streams, like on the screen?
Couldn't tell you.
Well, the background's black. I don't think it was black before.
What?
What the fuck are you talking
What
about?
are you looking at?
Are you looking at Twitch?
Yes.
And you're talking about the chat that appears on the right side of your screen.
Yes.
Correct. Then it has always been a blackish gray. Well, more blackish.
Unless
than
you have the
gray.
light theme on, but who the fuck does that?
Yes, unless you had the light theme on, but that's obnoxious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing seems strange about it though.
You
looks no different to me.
You're seeing things. That looks the same.
No,
to
maybe
me.
he got an no, it might be one of the beta updates that they enroll some people in without them knowing, so.
I don't know.
You never know. Maybe they just made it all like
Tomorrow is just gonna be another big repeat of today.
One of you should show me how your chat looks.
Okay, give me a minute.
I'm not if I
Gotta
do it
open
before
everything up
bed,
again.
I'll feel uncomfortable. It's good. Man, who the fuck if you don't masturbate before you go to bed, I mean like how do you even fall asleep? I'm not even horny, I just gotta sleep.
It makes me want to like stay up for another 8 hours.
Man, it just makes me fall asleep. It's like, alright, that's nut time, we done.
You gotta like pound it for 60
Never mind,
minutes.
change the things. I can't take a screenshot of Twitch because I don't remember how to.
Press the start key. Alright, type in snip. And then use the snipping tool.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit. Oh
Just
shit.
got rated.
Thorchan. Top tier waifu right there, dropping 22 up in here. Oh man, and all you guys are hearing me is tap that delete key as I fix my bot. How was your stream? Well, welcome everybody. My name's Trash Mel's professional waifu hunter. I'm shooting the shit, chilling with my boy Arctic Fox and LMO Taku, also known as Uncle Cartwheel. And we just be chilling, we just be vibing. We will be going on a waifu hunt relatively soon though. I'm just fixing my bot because I didn't realize how messed up it was.
Someone say waifu hunting?
I am a waifu hunter. I have no idea who is on my left.
It's a cold person.
Uno momento.
They're very
Ah, Glacial. How's it going, homie?
What's up, man?
You know, chilling, vibing, fixing my fucking bot because it looked good on Streamlabs but didn't look good anywhere else. Thor is top tier. Yeah, Thor is top tier waifu material. That's why I jokingly flirt with her and then get hit with the hammer.
Pretty up there.
Pretty far up there. I mean, Echo's got her on the run, but I mean, Echo isn't into the lewdness. I'm sure Thor will at least bring down the hammer occasionally. All right. I'm sorry, Thor. Damn.
Welcome, Revy. Welcome back.
Hello there, friendo that I don't know. How is your day going?
He's my friendo.
Oh, well, fantastic.
Hello.
Don't mind the random clickety clacking.
Again, we still can't hear it as much as
I
you
know,
say that.
but it sounds like it to me, so you know.
I don't
But
hear
we
shit.
still don't hear it.
Aye, Star Miss, thanks for the follow. I appreciate it. We are now only one away from 800. I'm aroused.
No, I haven't.
Oof.
But I need to.
Stream was good. Controllers died early since I forgot to plug. Oh, that's no bueno.
I need to play the part.
Just desktop mode like me. Oh. I can read that. Trust me. Arc Atlas, 21, thanks for following the trash. Z Slayer, thanks for following the trash.
My chat looks like.
800 and 801. Look at you guys. I appreciate it. Y'all just pushed me over 800.
Yeah,
Huge milestone for me. Thank you.
Now, well then, show me yours then.
Well, it looks like that. Sorry.
Welcome
It
to
looks
our
like
land
that.
of the
It did
Archer.
not look like that before.
Huh.
Oh my god, your head disappears.
Okay. Then I don't know.
to do that. It's a broken avatar.
I'm sorry, this is not the most entertaining thing. I have to fix this bot though.
Find some waifus. You don't have to tell
All I
me
know
your
is I had to
wife.
close the dozen tabs I had to open just to send
Oh
that.
god.
Because it kept
Congratulations.
opening
Oh,
tabs.
waifu hunting.
Absolutely not. Wait, what?
Well, I mean, if it must happen.
I've literally only got 2
They're
more to
waifu
fix,
hunting.
so.
I'm searching for my honey.
Tomorrow's gonna repeat a day. I'm just gonna play Forza Horizon 4 all day long and watch The Last of Us when I don't feel like it,
Set
and then
up
hop
a,
on VR chat because nothing's
set up a
happening.
black cat then.
Nothing.
I'm looking for my coke and honey, Revy.
I think I did that right.
When did
I'm your
Awful
coke
Black?
honey, though.
Piglet stole my cocaine and honey.
I am sorry, what did you just say?
I don't know. I couldn't fucking tell you what he said.
I'm very black. Oh my. Just so you know, I'm all out of honey, and bears are omnivores. You're looking mighty scrumptious, you little Neko.
And they are gone.
No, I accidentally clicked the chair.
Oh, wait. Alright, so my bot is
honey
fixed.
that Piglet stole. That fucking bitch. He broke my fingers.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
What?
This is the things that happen in the 100-acre hood when you mess with someone's cocaine.
They mangle your goddamn hands by the looks of it. Jesus.
Let me tell you the story.
Hey, them
I
woods
was
are
just
hard.
sitting in my home, eating my honey, snorting my cocaine, and Piglet came in and said, I want all your coke and
Rose
honey.
the Fox.
And
I
this,
do not know who that is.
and this was the old Pooh Bear.
Wait, what?
The little scrawny Pooh Bear.
Rose the Fox. The person you
Oh.
Hello, Rose.
I have no idea who that is, but I mean, they're a green name. Can we trust them? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
You never know.
Sometimes you do, though. Why, hello there, friendo. My name is Trash Mouse, professional
Hello
waifu
there.
hunter. How's your evening going?
Name is Wingman.
I'm gonna go with the assumption
Use
of
honey.
a mute so I am very fluent in not mute. So I will do my best to interact with you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm no help in this either.
Hold on. I've got this.
Revy,
Thor,
fucked
you're in
around
chat,
well,
right?
you know,
You'll be
you
able to
know those
understand. Mutes know how to talk to other mutes.
Player.
I'll need to rely on her.
At one point.
It'll be a mute translating for a mute to me, and then that definitely makes sense.
God. Oh god.
So it's good, Rose. What you been up to? Just chilling.
I will never understand
I should
how
go in a white
to
leather
properly
ball
understand
and just
them.
not talk and see what kind of attention I get.
I mean, sometimes it'd be like that. But yeah, let's go on a waifu hunt. That was the main intention. We ended up going to this world so I could just chill for a hot minute, but show y'all
Wait,
how the boy
is that
goes.
what's going
And
on?
he seems to
Yeah,
have
boy.
collected an audience.
I'm a professional waifu hunter, my friend.
Waifu hunt. You
I'm
can't
retired.
reject me with these
Ooh,
glutes.
Retired. You want to come out of retirement? Go and hunt down some waifus this evening. It's only 3:27 a.m. I'm sure there's still some around.
I mean, if you really want to get some waifus, you either go to the void.
I'll wingman for you.
That is not where you go to get them. I mean, you can find
Really,
someone
do you
even in the
know-
pub,
Supposed to
but
go.
You can go to the pug, the black hat,
the
or the void.
honestly,
either one
the black. I
works.
don't. You're gonna have to crouch if you're around me. That's a little frightening to turn and look at. Like that
I'm not
would.
intimidated by your
God.
small stature. I got buff for a reason. So I could beat Piglet's ass. He's the same size as you.
I don't know what we're gonna do.
Well, I'm gonna drop Portal. We're gonna go and
Does
waifu
not
hunt, and
help
we're gonna
that
have
his head
fun.
disappears.
So,
Is it waifu hunting if we already found a waifu? See, she doesn't even know.
What do you think?
there's got to be at least something. You know what? Fuck it. We'll go to a black cat. Why not? One that has 9? Sure, let's drop a portal to that. In we go, boys.
That'll work.
I think.
As we fill up the whole goddamn world. He makes me flaccid? Oh, oof. I'm sorry, my friend. If I can help at all, let me know, because I can go anywhere from here. All the way up here. So, if it works for you, I'll do it. Alright, what's up, bitches? You boys arrived. Please, just call me
plan of
Trash.
attack?
Find waifu, seduce waifu.
Do it. Do you like my new avatar?
Nice.
What the fuck? Ah, this is why I hate Steam VR. It's just their
The
quality.
drawback
over...
is if everyone in this room was this avatar, everyone's frame rate would be at 25.
Yeah, I notice frame rate.
Alright, let me tell you of a grave night in the 100-acre hood. Okay.
I bet.
Alright, so I was just chilling there in my own house, and I was just snorting my cocaine, eating my honey, you know, normal shit. And then Piglet comes in and he says, Pooh Bear. Oh, let me get that fucking microphone. And then Pooh Bear, he said, Pooh Bear, I want all your fucking honey, you fucking bitch, Shadow. Alright,
Yeah, I got you, homie. I got you.
Fuck the microphone. I do this shit a cappella. Alright, so. Wait, no, I need that. Alright. Fuck this shit. Alright, so. I tried to stop Piglet, and then Piglet broke my fucking fingers. They're all fucked up and everything. I can't even point right anymore.
They really fucked up his fingers, man.
Dude, they fucked me up big time. So guess what I did?
Oh shit.
I said,
yo,
you know
what
what,
the
Piglet?
fuck is that?
You know what the fuck?
Yo, what is that food right there?
This looks like the fucking reject of a baby mama in the 100-acre hood.
Yo, is that iced tea? Hey, yo, iced tea.
You know, this isn't what I came here for, and I'm incredibly disturbed, but I'm glad that I saw it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's entertaining, even if it is disturbing.
It's a thing.
In my attempt to
It's something.
I'm searching. I'm on a quest to find my
We got
coke
the
and
story
honey.
of a lifetime. We got whatever the fuck that is. And that.
You like Rhodesian?
Go back to school. You obviously need it.
Hey, what's up, little girl? Tell you back to my crib. Give some chicken wings.
Ass, guys, look at his ass.
What did you want to do on that this?
Bro, what
I
the
bet, nigga,
fuck?
come on.
The fuck? What? Oh my god.
Alright, we doing this like this, or did you want me to swap it up and just,
I mean, I could go way up here for you. Would that work instead?
Nigga, I'm just trying to eat some chicken wings on God.
Oh my god! Oh fuck, shit off cloning, god damn it! Fucking bitch, I hate you.
Rookie motherfucker.
No, it's not the actual qualifications, is that I don't have to pay anything.
Because the university, like, cause you already
Yep, the government pays for it. And I'm going to air this and
oh my god. Holy shit. That was the funniest fucking thing. Oh my, Arctic, please tell me you got a good clip of that. Holy fuck.
I fucking knew it. Has he changed the world, I think.
No, I'm just taking a shit.
Has he still in here? Oh, you disappeared when I looked through the door because it was loading shit.
Man,
you ran
tell
off.
me
I kind of
you clipped
figured
that.
you went in here. No,
Don't worry,
but
I
that's
set a
really
marker for
easy
it.
to
It's
clip
fine.
it.
Yeah, don't worry, I set a marker
Yeah.
for it.
I was too enthralled about what was going on to even think
It
about
was
clicking.
just...
It was. I
It's
don't
like,
know.
I'll just try to eat some chicken wings.
It just threw me
Again,
off so
I don't
much.
know.
It threw me off so much,
I was
dude.
I was so disturbed at what the fuck we walked up to even think about it.
Yeah, man, like that threw me off so much. Okay, oh man.
It was so unexpected.
I wanted to
Again,
waifu hunt,
took
but that
2
threw me
5
off so
minutes
much.
to get a conversation started about a story, and then we got that dude and whatever the fuck he was.
Yeah, man, I was gonna be going in a waifu hunt, but that was the funniest fucking thing I've seen in a hot minute, dude. Just be like, "Aight, shit, yo, let's do this. Fuck it. All right. Now, did you want me to be this or?"
Did you want me to be this? Because I can do that as well.
And then just like,
I don't know,
Oh my
man. I'm just trying to
God.
get chicken wings.
I'm like, like, what the fuck? Oh man, alright, fuck it. Grab another portal. We're going somewhere else. Fuck this.
Also, quick question. There isn't much background noise coming out of my mic, correct?
The slightest bit of a fan, but it's honestly.
Got it.
It doesn't even sound bad at all.
I
So
was making sure because my mic pretty much just stays on 24/7. I didn't know if it was reading up loud noises or quieter ones.
man, straight up, unless I'm like this, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Got it.
But
It's not that bad.
let's go in this shit world. I actually really like this world. It's just you find some weird ass shit here, like really weird stuff. Alright, so who all do I have in chat still? I see that quite a few of you guys are just chilling, just lurking, wandering around. It won't commence eventually, though. It will. At some point. Oh shit, Luciel's on. I might bug him. I lurk in the shadows like a shadow. Neat.
Eat me.
I'm oddly disturbed because your head is missing.
Damn, them cheeks be
Eat
thick,
me.
girl.
Bro, my cheeks are fucking fat. I worked my ass off, literally.
Alright, let's go and find us some waifus.
Let's go find us some waifus. Hello,
Really? They
babies,
switched
I'm
off of
slow.
the other one?
Yeah, it's a no pixel, and they get like 15,000 viewers of the top views. Or some shit.
Wait, Trash,
What was the
how are
one
we supposed to
before
pick
no
up
pixel?
waifus when there's only one fucking waifu in the entire map?
Well, generally, you let me handle it rather than running up ahead, but you know.
Sir, I was only scouting the area. Intelligence is key.
You know who I'm talking about. I know you.
You gotta get a different lock, my dude. You need a completely different lock at this point.
I only started doing 5MRP like 6 months ago.
Damn, who's this nanner? Nice to meet you, homie. My name's Trash Mouse, professional waifu hunter.
Yeah, people don't want to follow the rules, and I ban people, and then they get mad at me. Well, I mean,
Sounds like a mute desktop user. I'm down for that.
like what?
Like
What's the
combat rolling
bullshit
with an AR.
Combat rolling with an AR. Did you buy it off of a black market cop, or how did you obtain it?
Nah, you just,
Look at you.
what's it called? I don't remember.
You're so tiny.
Oh, I mean, I'd be short, but it my feet won't be up
I
on
think I
the
killed a cop.
Yeah, see,
So
that's
cute.
you can't do that and get their AR.
You know what, if it's gonna be
so
disregarded,
cute.
that's fine still, don't you worry about it.
No, like,
My
I
name's
think we
Trash
killed
Mouse,
a-
professional
I think I
waifu
killed
hunter.
a-
How's your evening been, sunshine?
No, but
Oh.
I did it was like I just killed him.
I'm
No RP
okay.
going on.
What does waifu hunter mean?
It means that I
sounds
search
familiar, but
for the best VR grills that I can find, you know?
My boy
Why?
SM is in Carnage and has an avatar.
Adventures, fun, new friendships, making people
Or one
laugh.
like it.
Generally just having a
His
good
is
time.
just more
Occasionally
toxic.
getting, thigh pics sent my
His can
way.
crash a
It'd be
server.
like that.
I see.
Crash it, but not that toxic. Jesus.
Yeah.
Wait, what are we
I
talking
don't
about
even
over
have
here?
crashers anymore.
Whoa. Yeah, it's going killer. What we talk about?
That's some Black Coffin crashers.
Pedals is trying to talk me back into getting 5M, and I'm like, eek.
Oh shit. I mean,
5M is fun, but you just gotta find the right servers.
I don't know. The whole issue with the servers is all anybody does is run drugs, hands down.
Yeah. It kind of gets boring when it's the same thing all the time.
Okay, but you're a mechanic. You probably own a mechanic shop, correct?
No.
Oh.
Just runs up to people. Hey,
rare.
your car is broken. Smacks it with a baseball bat. You need a mechanic.
Yeah, like.
No.
The shit I've seen. I don't know. Just if people followed the rules, 5M would be amazing.
Oh hell yeah, but they don't. So she ain't. And then to be like that.
Were you anticipating Red M for Red Dead? You know, cowboys.
Europe mode engage. Waifu hunters back at it again. Long hard and ready for life.
Red Dead Redemption was
Slap
an
my ass
okay
and call me
game,
Sally.
but I don't think it was what everybody cracked it up to be.
It's fun, but there's not enough to do.
Alright, I don't mean to interject, but brother, I like your accent. I don't know where you're from, but I like her.
North Carolina.
Oh, nice. I'm Canadian. I just Northern Ontarian, so. Or sound Northern Ontarian. I'm Southern Ontarian, but I sound Northern Ontarian for some fucking reason. So.
Hi guys, don't worry, I'm back.
Well, welcome back, friendo. This is my robot friend. They be chilling. They be vibing.
Robots are nice.
I know, right?
Everybody's a robot, but mouse and pedals. Everybody else is a robot.
I'm not a robot.
To me, you're a robot.
Look at
okay. I see this man's begotten his security settings on. That makes sense.
Are you like
Say
a Furby kitty?
Yes, I'm your
Furby kitty.
Yeah, I know too many dangerous people to have those on.
Yeah, that's fair.
If I had hands, I'd pet you.
Yeah, and sometimes
I told you what the headset to go buy.
I enjoy scaring people with this one, even though it's not a crasher. It just looks
but
like
it doesn't work with my phone.
But she got a laser pointer, so
I mean,
frightens people.
$230 you can have VR.
So.
My buddy has one of those, and the handgun puts out 800,000 pixels if you point it at somebody.
Wow.
This one just looks like a
instantly
crasher.
crashes
If
them.
you check its stats, people are like, "Oh shit!" and it's like, it's not a crasher. Literally, the only thing that it's got like that size for is like all these particles around me that are just on my one hand. Like straight up, my buddy makes false crashers to scare real crashers because he's like, I got an anti-crash client on, so I mean, go ahead, piss off everyone in this room, watch what happens to your computer, and then they're like, maybe not, and then they leave the server.
Look up.
Wait for you to load. I probably should turn on your avatar if I'm gonna be looking at things.
I see everything.
That's actually a really cool looking avatar, dude. I like that. I like that actually, man. That's fucking cool looking. I just like this one because that's good music.
Now, if I shot it at somebody, they might like it.
I'm a human.
Please don't go shooting people then. That ain't cool, bro.
Oh, I'm not.
Hello. I am.
I'm a white hat.
I'm
so
a human. I'm a human. I didn't say robot.
I
Didn't hear anything.
don't hack for evil. I hack for good.
I hack for both. And what?
Man, our avatars are starting to like my computer. No, I just gotta grab her shit.
You got green. You got green eyes.
Oh, Killer says
nice.
that he's from Charlotte, NC. So.
Who?
Yeah, yeet.
What?
Conversation that started before you got here. That was all.
Oh, okay.
It's just me being shit at reading messages.
I wish my full body was charged. I want to dance.
Ripperoni pizza, my man's ripperoni pizza.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello. I am a robot. I'm a human. I am a human being.
Biggie.
Whoa.
Well, there's the copyright claim of the night. Damn it. Shit. Ah, well.
Oh, are you streaming?
I mean, yeah, but
Nope.
I'm not an important people at all. So.
Oh.
Oh my god, it's the froggy.
Yeah, I'm actually currently on a waifu hunt. So, on an adventure
really?
to go and find some grand old waifus. Music verb.
Waifus
Hello.
are the best foods.
5, 4.
Something tells me this is another copyright claim. Unless they cut each other over. It's beautiful, but I can't be around it, unfortunately. Alright, I guess New World drinking night ain't gonna work. Japan Shrine. It's gotta be one of these. That's our max 16. Alright, give me one that's got a 11 will work. Cartwheel, my buddy, would you mind step to the side?
I'm always doing that shit.
Yeah, it's all good, my dude. They'll join. They'll see I'm not here and they'll join on me. Portal away, hell yeah, my dude. Oh man, I forgot I still have some burrito to eat.
Closet. Looks like about a 2x1, like 2.1 meter wide.
Yeah, about that. So it's pretty good. I can do this without hitting anything. I can kick my legs around, and stuff.
Hello there. Can I get the attention of the small group
Though I
here
have to
just
be
for a
careful
moment?
'cause my cat's right here. What's up, Simba?
What?
My name is Trash Mouse, professional waifu hunter. I'm currently on a hunt for waifus. Have you guys happened to have seen any nearby?
What is that?
Never mind, I may have already found one. How's your evening going, sunshine?
I think I just got winked at. I don't feel comfortable anymore.
Me either.
I'm sorry. Just the... I don't feel comfortable anymore. Like, that just threw me for a loop. Just wasn't expecting to hear that out of the peripherals. Like, oh, well, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to make nobody uncomfortable this evening. So, I apologize,
At least you
friendo.
weren't talking to yourself. There was somebody in here for like 20 minutes just standing in the corner talking to himself about his character. It was very clear he wasn't talking to like somebody in his reality, like he was talking just... It was really weird.
That's called schizophrenia.
And then he... It was pretty great.
I mean, it sounds like it. So how's everyone's evening going?
Oh, you know, it's almost New Year's here, so, you know.
Oh, you know.
Getting there.
Got the bridge ready.
Alright, wait. Well, I'm a little concerned about that statement. You got a bridge ready. Please don't tell me you're trying to like make a flip for 2020. Cause the ground's pretty hard. Don't jump off that.
Just to clear the fire in Australia, it's fine.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'd be like that.
Don't worry, there's water underneath.
Something.
Water becomes solid if you hit it hard enough.
Well, yeah.
I'll just cannonball it.
I'll cannonball the dirt.
It will flip. And there goes my fucking spine, bud.
Hey, Spider-Man, do the flip. Yeah.
And then all you see is the motherfucker just smack the ground like this, just like doesn't get back up.
What's wrong?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Just like falling asleep.
I am tired. Well, rip.
Sound like
You
you're
should be
tired.
asleep
Sleep is for the
anyway.
weak. Yeah, right on. What the? You sounded like there was birds around you. Are you a Disney princess?
Oh shoot. Almost gonna be 1 in like 10 more minutes. Probably go to sleep at 1, so 10 more minutes for me.
I feel ignored.
My
That is
eyeballs
fine.
trying to drywall. Isn't it 1 hour? Wait, are you 1 hour behind me?
Boo.
Surprise,
Oh, you're right,
motherfucker.
Yeah, never mind.
Surprise, bitch.
But it's 2:48.
I'm special, don't mind me.
148.
I was just I am very tired. I need sleep.
Then go the fuck to sleep, nerd.
No, I don't wanna.
Then wake the fuck up, nerd.
Alright.
This
Anyway,
is not a hard concept, brother, man, friend, oh pal.
No, it is not. I just came on to ask you about the role for the streams in the stuff.
Yeah, let's go this way.
Then why did you save it as 9/11?
The fucking what?
The role for the streams and the stuff in the Discord.
The what?
How you get the auto
Discord?
Yeah, the automatic stream bot Discord stuff.
Well, you just answered it. It does it automatically.
Yeah, I know.
So,
But not when I do it, because I'm not on the list because it's
like on the live now section?
I think so.
Or are you talking about the Mi 6? Because the Mi 6 is way out of date.
I was saying the Twitch alerts.
I am so confused
Whatever
on what you're talking about. Are you talking about like in like the Twitch alerts channel with the Mi 6 bot?
I was talking about your Discord with the Twitch alerts stuff. Yes.
Yes, but are you talking about the live now section on the right side of the Discord or the channel itself? Because the channel is out of date and is going to be taken out of commission soon.
The Twitch alerts channel?
Yeah, that's old. Like
Hello.
that has people that I like, some people that I don't really talk to anymore. In that. So not in like a bad way, just not in contact anymore.
I see. Alright. Never mind.
Someone with one of the most amazing usernames I've ever seen just hopped into my chat and left me a follow.
Wait, what is the name? Please tell me the name in great detail.
Let me give you this DQT. What an amazing fucking username. What an amazing fucking username, dude. Also,
wait, am I making
hello,
what,
hello, welcome
what
to the
face
stream.
What face am I making? I forget the faces.
Doing that. Now
I'm looking for a surprise.
Now you're doing that. Now you're doing this. And now you're doing this.
Fuck.
If you're looking for surprise, there's this. That's your F6.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, there's a mirror,
F6.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, I keep mine at F7. Hi there, enjoy yourself a hug. Ooh. Welcome, welcome. I hope you guys are having a fantastic
That name.
evening. Also, Kella was around. I didn't mean to ignore him. I don't know where he went, if he's even still here, but sometimes it be like that.
Oh wait, is this the face that you made?
Yep.
Or it's the smug face?
Yeah, but it looks a little bit different on this avatar than that one because the coloration of everything. Because we have completely different eyes on ours. Like,
You can this. I can see why you like this face.
I mean, it looks different with our eyes, though. Because mine have the cat eyes, whereas yours are like normal eyes. Because if I use those eyes, then mine just looks shocked. But with mine, it's just kind of like chill vibing.
Yeah.
And then like the shocked is like, what the fuck?
I'm back.
But like my normal, it's like, what type shock.
What?
And then there's this.
Yeah, mine is like I am very concerned for my butthole.
Yeah, and then there's stuff like this that you can do where you just grab your F6 and you use your F8 and you're like,
on F6 and
Mixing gestures. Hi there. How? 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 How?
Welcome to VR chat.
My
We
dad
have cooked
threw
with
me
our
out the
own
wall
mayonnaise,
as a
but we have
baby.
cooked-
How?
Yeah.
No, my lighter.
Oof, my dude.
I keep doing that. I've dropped my lighter at least 5 or 6 different times tonight.
Rip.
Because I just keep playing with it.
Finally,
Like,
someone
I'm not
understands the name. It's pretty damn good. I like it, my dude. My first username for Twitch was really offensive. Oh shit. Oh, whoa. Like,
Someone understands the username.
Well, my name is Trash Mouse, professional waifu hunter. I like to hang out with people that are significantly more important than me and do dumb shit with the friends that put up with my dumb ass.
Like me.
Yeah, and I sometimes do dumb skits. Or I'll chase my friends around to something called globbles. So, yeah.
Yeah.
The moisture boys.
Someone reported it.
Let's not repeat that.
The moisture boys.
The
Oh
moisture
man,
boys.
the way I've edited it, it makes it so much funnier. My girlfriend, who hated that fucking voice, I showed her like a minute of the video, and she lost her shit laughing.
Oh,
and I'm like,
God.
yes. If I can convince the person that hates it that it's good. Ooh, ooh, is that a wild Ivan behind me, or is that just some random person? It's not.
Yeah.
Fuck off. I'm just
How
used to
close is
avoiding
it to being posted?
Well, I kind of got distracted today, so it was supposed to be up either today or tomorrow. But
Got it.
after this evening, I'm probably gonna edit it, or some more this evening. You know, obviously. I guess it's more. You know what the fuck I'm saying.
Maybe I
after
should
stream.
go downstairs
And
and grab
then
some like OJ or milk or something.
some coffee, motherfucker. And then later
Maybe
on,
I
I'll
should
be
get some sparkling water then. Maybe that'll
probably
be
tomorrow as
that'll
well,
be a
editing
wake-up
it,
call.
getting it all set and ready.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it'll be up tomorrow. So.
You're getting
chase
closer.
people around as what now? Okay, I've got a show now.
Yeah. The moisture boys.
We're gonna drink some water.
Oh God.
Yeah, the moisture boys.
I would attempt any voice right now, but my voice would not do it. So.
Hi there, my name's Globbles. I'm part of the Moisture Boys. Look at me. I'm part of the Moisture. Look at my nose. I got good nose. I got good nose. Look at my Moisture nose. Go give it a jiggle. Aw, yeah. I'm the Moisture Boy. Ooh, look at me. I'll go do a little jig for you. Watch. Oh, yeah. Wow.
Don't forget to show them the backflip after you're done.
There you go. Yeah, you got the move.
I can't spoil everything, boy.
Yeah.
You say I can do the voice much better. I just need to. I need to be louder for it. That's my main issue: is being loud and my girlfriend trying to sleep.
Girlfriend asleep?
Always, man. Like I can't. It's like almost 4. It is 4 a.m. I can't be
Same
just
thing
doing
for
that.
me.
That'd be rude.
Same thing for me. It is very early, so I'm like, I need to be quieter.
All right.
Luckily, my microphone's pretty sensitive,
See you later. All right, my
so
dude,
I can just normally mumble.
My bush is really bushy.
But my normal mumble just.
I can't do nothing loud.
Yeah, that's the dumb shit that I do.
Everybody in my family would be pissed. And it wouldn't be fun.
Yeah, if you're interested in that thing at all, it is a highlight on my channel. I think it's just called like Moisture Boy or Globbles Attack or some weird shit like that. I forget what I titled it. But you'll know it when you see it. It's like a 20-something minute highlight.
Sorry, it was just me stretching.
Wait a minute. Okay.
I don't feel safe anymore.
listen. With me, I make very weird noises when I'm stretching, and I like do like a satisfying stretch. You never done that? Where you like get a very satisfying stretch in? Just like.
I don't know what's going on, but my asshole's in danger.
I'm not sure what's going on, but my asshole is in danger.
But my bro.
That was a terrible.
There's a waifu over there.
Oh, that was really fucking hard to do with my voice right now. It is so fucked.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Sunshine. Is there anything I might be able to help you with?
Genuinely scared me,
Oh.
like I don't even know what's going on.
We we can hear
Boy.
ourselves through your microphone whenever you talk. That was really
Alright.
weird.
Yeah, I'm going to go and get some water. I'm thirsty.
Have fun, my friend.
I will be back.
I'm sorry, so you're new to the game by the looks of it? It would appear your avatar cloning is on, or that was a very strange coincidence.
His avatar cloning is on? I don't know.
I don't have that off by default normally.
Yeah, normally I keep
I
it
have it
off so
off.
that way I don't have multiple me's running around. It gets very confusing.
Yeah, especially considering I normally identify people by their avatar.
Yep.
I can't win. I gotta
Pretty
win.
much.
You gotta go watch more hentai, my dude. That's how that works.
What? What?
It's in chat, my mans. Come on. You're the one that's like always there. You're first and last because you never fucking leave.
Yeah. Hey, I don't leave either, so.
That's true.
But
That is true.
I do pay attention to your chat though,
We
so.
will put our processing power together and make the ultimate supercomputer.
Or
I'm
just
sorry,
fry
between
both of our
all three
shitty
of us,
computers.
we might have at least one person
Oh.
worth of
If
processing
it doesn't
power.
work, we will stack them in the chip of a pyramid.
I'm sorry, but the only thing you're getting out of mine is anything but the graphics card. The graphics card would burn up as soon as you try to use it.
We will hire the great Onizakawa.
Sorry, I was cracking my back really quick. It's starting to hurt.
That's okay. If we hire the great
I really hope
developer
that all got picked up on
Onizakawa,
the mic.
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah.
Again, I wasn't paying attention.
You never do. Oh, whoa.
Still couldn't care.
This
if
waifu
we
be
attach
dropping some
the
loving
Ethernet
stuff. Guys.
cable into the others, and we
More people should read hentai.
touch
I
our
mean,
hentai porn.
there are some good hentais.
As long as we attach all of our hard drives together in a jelly chain, we have all the hentai.
I'm very inclined to agree with the person in your chat. He's not very wrong.
Hmm?
You ever sat down and just
Yes, of
randomly
course.
start reading hentai for no reason?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Every
actually.
Exactly.
time-
Yeah.
I mean,
He's a
Pretty
fucking
much.
degenerate. What do you think? Of
Apparently-
course.
what do you think I was in my VR
Apparently my
chat
game
room
crashed.
doing? Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mean to leave. Apparently the game crashed for some reason.
Oh, no worries, my dude.
It's new to get rid of you before we make our JC chain and acquire all the hentai for our hard drives.
I've spoken to the gods,
You
and
went
they've
and
told me to
jacked
shut
it
up
off mine.
because I'm really loud.
Oh.
Rip.
Ooh, that's a big rip there, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother, man, friend, pal, Shane. Oh man, I can't scroll up no more. Damn it.
Would you like to challenge me to a duel? Will you duel me in a children's card game?
I'm trying to find something really quick.
Yeah.
Close as Neighbors. It's not technically a manga because it's made in Korea instead of Japan, but it's actually a really good read, and it's not even like just it's not even just like ooh, it's hentai. Like there's actual like good plot to it and enjoyable story, and I was actually invested in the characters. So if anyone
So-
is
so
looking
don't
to
rash
read like a
fast,
good
though.
quote, hentai,
So hey,
like for the plot,
hey,
legitimately for the plot, then read Close as Neighbors. It's really good.
Oh.
It's literally an emotional
Got it.
roller coaster.
All you have to do is become a Super Saiyan.
I'm not like,
So,
oh,
hey,
I'm
hey,
having
Trash.
sex. Oh my god, it's amazing. It's like, no, this is a good story,
Yeah.
and it involves a lot of sex, but that's not the point of it because sex happens in real life, believe it or not. Yes, you were saying,
No,
Yeah.
it does not.
not for you.
You know the channel points that they have been doing for Twitch and stuff?
Yes.
Apparently for your specific stream I have like 2.2k points already.
Get on my bot's level, brother man. It's at 45k. I mean, it's my bot. It's always open.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, no, because here's the thing, it's
32.
No, here's the thing. It's like 10 per like every 5 minutes.
Yup.
Right?
Yeah.
So
and then,
you do the
it's
math.
like a 50 every 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Where
or
if
some
you
shit like that.
it's 50 every 10 minutes, so.
Fuck the
Yeah.
gods, get louder.
Apparently, I'm Chuck Norris. I don't know how that happened.
Wait, are you Chuck Norris?
Yeah, I'm at 32k with the points. It just keeps going higher. Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus.
And the whole thing with the points is just to get emotes and stuff.
God, what was that?
It's
Yep,
to
I
entice
already
people
got
to
the
stick
emotes, it
around
doesn't
longer.
matter.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with the
Yeah.
emotes. It's to entice people to want to
Yeah.
highlight their message. The emotes are a good benefit, but it's just
But
to entice
there's like
people.
not even any reason for me to highlight it. Anybody else getting that blue fuzzy screen on their thing going on?
Okay, Turner and the safety.
Because whoever's avatar is doing that, somebody's
Probably this guy.
activating it, an animation or something. It's a blue screen, but it's like
I have
shaking
my
back
safety
and
settings,
forth.
so I have my safety settings,
So-
so I'm probably new.
Yep.
And you can't see nothing
It's
out
this
of
guy
it.
right here.
Almost. It's fucking stupid.
Is this dude?
I don't see a dude there though.
Here, allow me to fix this then.
I'll turn everything off.
Brother, friend, pal. Turn off your shit because you're annoying people. Is it turned off? I have his avatar
Wait,
hidden.
do I have somebody? I don't see him.
No, but like, did it get turned off for you guys?
So
It was just, it kept appearing on and off. That was the problem.
Well, it's a radius thing.
So I have just learned something. Whatever you do, don't put water in a cup where almond milk was previously without putting it through the wash first.
Yeah.
You are the big dumb.
I assume he changed it.
Yes, I am. I am now paying the price for the big dumb.
Definitely would be.
Yeah.
My gaming setup here just gets a little more interesting every time I mess
My
with
chat
something.
is devolving.
I've got stuff running out everywhere.
Evolving into what?
I grab the cheeks and eat it because I'm a cannibal. Just a random highlighted message.
Yep.
Hey, trash mouse.
What's Gucci, my dude?
Not much, mate.
Would you like to jerry chain your PC with ours?
And
What?
there is my final energy drink
Would you like
done.
to daisy chain your PC with ours?
Your
Yeah,
boy is
no,
now
but the thing
sad.
is for me.
Oh no, I'm good.
Yeah, no,
But
but
we're
the thing is for
creating
me,
an
I
AI
only
robot to
use-
fuck.
Yeah.
I don't want.
What?
I'm.
Don't worry about it.
The thing is with the channel points, I'm only gonna use them just to buy the emotes randomly from people because that's what
Honestly,
I do.
that's all I use them for.
I don't really. Yeah, that's all you
Yeah,
really
pretty
use.
much.
And I just get a bunch because after I raid people, I often lurk. Because, you know, I have shit to do as well, so I just leave it open
I've
and help
got
them out.
points in freaking. I've got points from places I didn't even know I was at.
You probably
Because
followed
I
through with the
let
raid.
Twitch run on accident.
Yeah. Again, I get random subs from random things. It's happened like twice
Yeah,
in the past
I've
month.
had that a couple times.
Yup.
Yeah.
Been a lot of sub bombs lately. I've only subscribed to one channel ever.
Yeah.
And that was because I had a free Twitch Prime. So,
Nice.
I mean, I would sub if I
That's
had
the
money.
only time I've ever subscribed to anything was
Yeah.
same thing.
That's
One
the
time
caveat,
was
like-
Twitch Prime, but that was it. I haven't bought a single one.
Yeah, I've
I'm
got
too
the
fucking poor.
yeah. Like if I wish I had the money to
Mhm.
support my friends. Hell, I want to. My goal is that by this time next year, I could be a stream breaker. That is my goal. But you know,
We seem to be
that means
just
I need to make
collecting
money.
more people the more we sit here.
I mean,
Yeah.
we are in front of a mirror.
Hello, Bradley.
Was
Yes.
Gucci, my dude?
It has arrived.
We're collecting more
Also,
people.
I'm
than
hoping.
Who's this
Yeah,
strange?
the thing is for me.
Hold on, everyone, silence for
Yes,
one moment.
yes,
Bradley,
yes.
I cannot assist you.
Yes.
get on my fucking level, nerd. Quit being so tall.
I'm sorry.
Alright,
I
continue
had
on,
to go-
everyone.
Tall
I had
boy.
to go to the avatar, specifically of my emotes.
You just needed to get to Meta's height. I understand. Don't worry about it.
Oh my god.
Hey, I had to
I love
stop.
it.
I had to
I love
stop.
it. I love
Not
it.
because she
I'll
told
take-
me to, but because
Is it because I started flirting
I
with her and
take
she
your
was like,
entire
yeah,
stock.
boy. No, she didn't.
no, she's dating Nikki.
I was making a joke, Holmes.
Can I just say, sir, you are very classy looking.
Yes.
Very classy.
All them
Indeed.
Got the top hat. You got
Come
the
on,
glasses.
Max, you gotta have a small
tail.
avatar. Come join us.
Yep.
Nice.
Yes. Broken.
I'm actually doing
I even have this one specifically.
Y'all are heckin' loud in my
Which
ears,
now got
goddamn.
4 Necro boys.
Is it? No, that's the wrong one. Hold on.
Oh god, so.
Oh wait, no, wait, which one is it? Alright, this one, and then it's
What the fuck, chair?
What?
Which one is it? Which one is it? Which one
I
is it?
lurk in the shadow
There
like a
it is.
stalker,
Oh, wait, no, that's not
watching someone go home.
Alright, there it is. Ha! Was it one?
Yeah, I'm just wondering why everything got so
broken?
fucking loud. What the hell?
Hey, Grey Wolf, this is Trash Mouse.
Oh, whoa.
Oh,
Wait.
it's the wolf again. Did
Hey,
you
how's it going,
finally
buddy?
decide to leave the plebeians
I don't
that
know.
were
Usually I should be
causing-
facing the person when I'm being introduced, but
Yeah.
I'm
We've been
assuming
staring
it
at
is
me
to you,
or for the
friendo.
tail. Yeah.
I'm assuming it is to you that I'm being introduced to. Right?
Yes.
What it sounds like.
I am Grey Wolf 452.
Pleasure to meet you, friendo. My name is Trash Mouse, professional waifu hunter. I don't have hands, but let's just pretend that I do.
You have big floof tail.
Yes.
Wait, hold on.
There.
Good enough.
We shook hands.
Punching me in the face works too. From my perspective, you grabbed my dick.
No.
But this is fine.
It legitimately looked like you jerked off.
Worth it.
Nice. How's your evening been, though, dude?
But no, I am indeed Max's now closest friend. Or
You poor thing.
don't ask. Blame him.
Wait,
How do you
what?
just choose your closest friend?
No, never mind.
I wouldn't pick you.
I don't know.
Wow.
Kidding.
Oh my
So,
god.
I'm
Don't
kind of an
worry.
asshole.
Don't worry.
Yeah, no,
Yes.
Trash Mouse is kind of a trash mouse. You know?
It's just a bit trashy.
I'm just kind of a dick. Don't worry about it. Your
But
avatar
you-
is
oh,
way
shit, you
different with
don't-
shaders
Kind
on.
of a dick sometimes.
Yes.
Yes.
Without
yes,
it, you
yes,
have a
hold on,
lot
let
of
me see
holes and you're red.
Yes,
Yes. That's what everybody's been telling me.
His looks
I've been
fine,
shot.
it's fine.
I've been shot from the chest through the dick, so it's okay. Also, you don't look like a game penguin, so.
Hold on.
No, he's normally a green Nanachi.
Hold on.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's.
Yeah, I'm normally not this, but also the thing is with I'm a shapeshifter, so
Also,
this is my
we're
absolute
not.
true form.
Well, they're not always this small boy. There we go.
This is my absolute true form. I'm just
Whenever
a
she
shapeshifter.
slows, this is generally
One
my
moment,
default
everyone. The
one
voices
right
in my
now.
head require attention.
That's bad.
Yes.
This is my
I just don't like this
Drugs I
one
consume
because,
only make me stronger and I can rush for survival. Oh god. He is going Kurt
It's,
says.
not really
What
avoid
was
it,
stream
but
only?
it's just fucked right now. But it doesn't do what I want it to do.
Mr. Soul, please don't make any comments like that in my chat ever
This
again.
is normally what I am.
Can't find the avatar.
Alright, friends, I have returned.
Oh wait, I'm a
Oh, whoa.
pleb.
This is a true statement.
Yes, we know this. Okay.
This is
So,
his final form.
I'll be back.
Well, your friend
I'll be
disappeared.
back in like, it
Got
shouldn't
it.
take me more than 10 minutes. Or even 5.
Okay.
I'll be back.
It's gonna bap him in the head, but never mind.
Hold on, let's see what happens when I turn up my DPI to the max and then try and throw this
I was gonna
this
bap
thing.
that guy that just left.
That is
Oh,
amazing.
no.
That is super
What
useful.
happened? What the fuck?
Bradle in the head.
Oh my
but-
god. Oh my god, it got glitched and it held onto it. Oh god.
Yeah, it did the thing. It did the thing.
Here's a real
Okay.
question: is your screen moving on your side?
What?
It did the
Because
thing
if it
again.
is, then you're not moving.
What are we talking about?
You said something about moving your mouse really quickly, so.
Yeah, in my menus. Grabbing
Okay,
the online
got it.
friends thing and throwing it.
Oh.
Yeah, this is fucking great. I turn my DPI up to the max, and it just goes fucking flying. This is actually
And then
super
don't forget
nice.
you can boost. Yeah, because you can
Yeah,
do the mouse
I
with
basically
eye,
was
and then you
looking to
can
see like
boost
if I
VR
knew
chat.
anyone on your friends list, and I saw me, and then I saw like 1 or 2 other people that I know, that I also know that are on my friends. I'm like, huh? I did not realize that you knew those people.
I know everyone, my dude.
Knows everyone.
Yes, he knows a lot of people.
Yeah.
He knew me the day I joined, and I didn't even know him.
You know what's really
Well,
funny?
technically, both me and him knew you the day you joined.
You know what's really weird for me? A lot of the streamers that I'm like, damn, these guys getting a lot of like Foxy videos and VR funny videos, and like they got a lot of followers. I have more followers than them, and I'm
Yeah.
like, wait, what? I look up to these guys. What do you mean?
Yeah.
It just really
What do
goes to show you that
you
numbers
have, what do
mean
you
nothing.
mean you have less?
No,
Yeah,
honestly.
like, what do you mean you have less
Yeah.
followers than me? That makes no sense.
Fucking, I didn't realize that I had like nearly double what Uzi has. I'm like, no fucking way, that guy's amazing. Like, he should be way bigger than I am. But like, I don't know. Like, I was just looking through analytics stuff yesterday, and I was like, no fucking way. No, what? Damn. But I mean, it really does go to show that your follower count means fuck all.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
pretty much.
well, like,
Mm-hmm.
I think it's really humbling, in my opinion, honestly, that there's these people that don't have as high as numbers as me, but I'm looking up to them, you know? Because,
Yeah.
like, I strive to be like these guys, and they're doing their best to try and grow as well, but they're just having fun, and, like, I'm just having fun. So it's like, can you, why are you doing this right in my ear?
Sorry, I have water.
And you have a
It's
mute
not
button
real.
as well.
Remember,
You have a V key.
yes, but I also have my hand on my lighter, and I keep constantly flicking it open and closed.
And you also still have a V key that you can press.
You're
Rather than belching in someone's
It's
ear.
so far away, and I keep forgetting, and I'm sorry. It look.
But no, like, straight up, like, I'm a big fan of like a lot of my friends' content, and like, it's not that I'm always in their chat or anything like that, because, well, I've got my own shit going on too, and I'm sure they understand that. But like, I love seeing all my friends in like compilation videos and stuff, and checking out their YouTube channels. What are you doing? I'm trying to be wholesome right now. You know how fucking rare that is for me? Fuck off.
I'm so
But
Oh
like,
my god.
but no, like, it really was like
Head out of my way.
Fox or what?
it was really
Yeah, no,
like
that
a wow.
water is not sitting
I can
well.
do even more than I am right now, and it's like really like inspiring to me to know that like I can ask my friends that don't have as much of a following what they are doing to be able to like, or I guess not really like ask them, more of like view my friends' content and as a consumer, and then try and not replicate but give my own spin to that same kind of thing. Because I mean, honestly, if we're all VR chat streamers, we all do the same fucking shit. All right, we go around, we hang out with like a small group of people, we make dumb jokes, and we think that we're funny. You know, like,
Yeah.
like that's what we do. And then we randomly talk to people. So you'd be like that. But big brain, gotta work, big brain. Yeah. So I like last night when I was looking, I was follower twins with Meta. Like, we were both at 794.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, dude, I want to screenshot this and send it to her with us side by side. I'm like, no, that'd be weird. Then she'd be like, why are you looking at my follower count? And I'd be like, I'm just looking at analytics. It's for all the Twitch streamers in VR chat, but I just look at my friends' ones as well. Hold on, the voices in my head require attention. Does anyone here care if I say it out loud, or should I mute myself?
Not particularly.
Yeah, I couldn't really care.
Hey, you ground dweller. Any opinion? I will take your silence as a go for it. Alright.
Demon Boy wants to ask you a serious question.
I'm about to. That is why I am acknowledging chat. Well, the functions are. I'm just curious. Okay then. Oh, good. Hey, how's it going, Typhoon? Who might you be? My carrots are weirdly shaped like the letter O. What? Hello. ask serious question. Depends on the question. My laughter comes from odd numbers like 3. Interesting. What brought you to streaming, and what's your future plans for Twitch? What brought me to streaming? I don't know. I guess 10 years of YouTube, and that went nowhere. And wanting to actually be able to interact with people because I'm a social butterfly in real life, and I was like, you know what? Let's stream. I like to entertain people. I like making people happy, and as a I wanted to be a rock star as a kid, but then I tore my vocal cords, and so clearly fucked up my voice, as you can hear. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna be athletic, and I'll do all this like the fun running and shit. And then I developed heart problems, and they were like, don't be active or you'll die. And I was like, okay. So I stopped being like super active, and then I was like, working at McDonald's is the rest of my life. And then I hated it, and then one day I was like, you know what? I've been doing YouTube all these years. It's gone fucking nowhere. I've been doing nothing different. I haven't cared to do anything. I just wanted to make content for people to watch and enjoy. It's not like...
Sorry. Sorry.
So, I was always trying to entertain people and make others happy, and I figured the easiest way for me to be able to do that now, rather than, strictly just trying to do it in real life, is I can reach a larger amount of people by streaming. So I used to host a talk show centered around mental health, and I did that for about 8 or 9 months before my mental health got really bad itself, and I just couldn't do it anymore. So, sorry about the wind noise if you guys can hear that. Yeah, my window is slightly open and it's windy as fuck. So, because my mental health took a huge dip, I wasn't able to host that talk show anymore. And I think it was about 9 months. I hosted that every single Sunday. Oh, Reaper, I appreciate the follow, my dude. So, literally every Sunday, I believe it was at 7 p.m., we hosted that talk show, and it was just to help out people as much as we could. And then eventually my content took a bit of a dive because, you know, my mental health, and I didn't stream for like 2 months, and then next thing I know, I came back to VR chat as, like, a little burb that would sing and stuff. And eventually it became, like, I was also working full-time. I got fired from my job, and I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm going, like, head first, feet into hell kind of thing, you know, on streaming. So I just decided, fuck it, this is my full-time job now. I'm giving it everything. This past year has been shit. I've made it barely month to month. If it wasn't for my girlfriend supporting me, I would be fucked, you know, like I would not be in a good situation. I mean, we're really not in a good situation right now, but it's not the worst, and there's others that are more deserving of help than I am. Because I'll get by. So I want to be able to help as many people and entertain as many people as possible. So I make my my Discord community pretty much as an open door policy. If you need someone that'll listen to you or talk to you, I'm here. You know, I will chill. I'll relax with you. If you want a distraction, I'll make you laugh. You want to talk, I will listen. You know, I don't care who you are, how long I've known you. If you need someone to talk to because you're going through something, I will do my best to help you. I can't always help, right? But I would love to be able to if I can.
If anything, you can help take their mind off.
Exactly. At the very least, I can distract others. But I guess streaming really just became a fuck you, I could make this happen. And in the past, like, 2 months alone, I have almost tripled my viewership and my following. Because, well, I got fired in March, and then I was just kind of figuring shit out, and now I've got things sorted, and I realized that Twitch isn't really the platform to grow. I mean, us VR chat streamers are in a very lucky situation. Our game is networking, but when it comes to normal streaming, like Fortnite or anything like that, like, the numbers aren't there. You need to be doing something off of Twitch to be able to grow on Twitch. And since I haven't been doing that, and I've got huge plans for what I am going to be doing, YouTube isn't safe either. It depends on what you're doing with it. If you're doing it for monetary gain, no, it's not. But if you're doing it for publicization and growing, YouTube's amazing. Instagram is actually a untapped well. 1 minute clips posted to Instagram, you'll fucking explode. And so is TikTok. But whatever, not really what I was going with. But I've got ideas on how to grow, and I want to be able to help out as many people as possible and make others happy. I generally don't give a fuck about my numbers. Earlier, my stream was sitting at 1 viewer, and I was like, well, shit, you know what? My bot is keeping me happy. How's it going, bot? And I just kept fucking talking. And then eventually people showed up, just chilling, relaxing. And I was like, I mean, worst case, if I'm worried about numbers, of which we were just talking about, I'm not, because, well, I have more followers than quite a few of my friends that I consider to be much more quote-unquote important streamers. More so like they're in the public eye kind of thing. But I look up to them, even though I have more than them. Numbers don't. Your stream populace is now legal. Nani the fuck? I'm very confuzzled. Oh, you're talking about the viewer count. I mean, it was set at 20 something earlier because of Thorchan. And that's another thing. Like, I hang out with quite a few of the quote unquote big kids, So I'll hang around Maddie Death, and I've met Patty a few times. Chromia was in the same world as me earlier, and I was like, damn, I would like to meet Chromia, but I feel like Chromia would probably kill me, because I'm weird and I lewd people. Not the point though. I hang out with
she probably would.
Yeah, probably. But there's a lot of really cool big streamers, and they're great people. And Narce, I actually fucking love Narce's content, and I'm a huge fan of his. We're friends. I consider him a pretty close friend. Chromia kills everyone. Yeah, that's true. That is true. But I don't know. They're just people. I think that's the best part about how I was raised is it's just fucking people. Mind you, I was also I met several famous people and shit, and it's whatever. Because they're just fucking people. Haven't seen Maddie in a while. Maddie Death, man, he's fucking cool. I'm gonna catch back up with everything you've said, actually. I'm an antisocial social butterfly who can't read a room. Check out a YouTube channel called Charisma on Command. I have watched quite literally every single one of their videos at least 3 times. Mind you, I'm an overconfident asshole. I should probably check to see who is being requested to go to Room in the Rain. I would rather not go to that. Love you, Mailburst. Not going to that world. But I don't know. There's some weird shit that happens there. Plus, it's not that well optimized for, or at least it doesn't seem like it is every time I go in.
Yeah.
My antisocial self pushed me to say dumb shit that comes to my head. I mean, I wouldn't necessarily say that that's an antisocial thing. It's more of
anxiety.
It could be anxiety. It could just be there are some people that just don't know social interaction correctly, and that is it's not it's a bad thing. We're all a product of our environment, so whatever you're taught as a kid is what you're gonna have as an adult, and it's much harder to learn as an adult. Not say you can't, because there are plenty of adults that need to fucking learn a lesson, but that's called humbling most of the time. But no, it's more of just thinking through what you do before you do it.
Yeah, I think
mind
you were talking.
Go ahead.
You were talking about how you got started on streaming and doing YouTube. I think that my reasoning is really dumb. I mainly started it because I was just bored.
Man, no harm in that.
I like playing video games, so why not just do something productive while I play video game at the same time? Kill 2 birds, 1 stone.
I mean, there's no harm in wanting to share the things you enjoy with others.
It's not that I, it's,
So,
not,
I
it's
mean,
not that I didn't want to share it. It's just that I was just like,
that's what I'm saying.
well, I'll just
no
do
harm in
this
it.
because there's nothing else to do.
I mean, if you're not doing
really
anything
funny
else, you might
because-
as well, right?
Yeah, I know. I think it's really funny because I forget which one I started. Like, I had a Twitch account, and I didn't really get streaming until I, like, sat in a stream and someone said, oh, hey, Game Penguin, how you doing tonight? And I'm like, what is this feeling? And I feel involved in something.
Oh, I know exactly what you mean. Like, I
Exactly.
used to not really watch Twitch streams at all. I was like, fuck it, I'll just watch YouTube videos. And then, because I used to do YouTube, right? So I was like, Twitch is whatever. Like, it'll pass. Like, who cares about live streams? And I was like, you know what? That actually makes a lot more sense to want to do live streams. Because, like, you make your content in other places, but if you want to grow on Twitch, you don't fucking stream on Twitch, alright? You have shorter streams rather than super long streams. Unless you're trying to do long streams, like 24-hour challenges. People fucking go ape shit for that. They love it. But streaming is really just hanging out with people. Like, it's hanging out with your community. You build a community over Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, whatever the fuck you find, right? YouTube, right? And then you bring them over to Twitch to be able to chat with them and hang out and have fun, right? Get to know them on a one-to-one basis. And that's what I truly love about this is, like, I get to hang out with people. And, like, yes, I get to do dumb random shit with my friends. But, like, I get to hang out with my community. I get to know all of them. You know, like, it's an enjoyable thing for me is getting to connect with people and know that I've made a difference in some way or another, you know?
Yeah.
Also,
I don't think that I
appreciate
could.
the follow,
I
Demon
don't
Boy.
think that I'm
Means a
good
whole
at.
lot.
I don't think that I'm good at networking. I don't really
streaming?
use any social media or any. No, it's not just streaming it. I just, in general, like I don't use any real sort of ways to advertise my stream other than just Discord, which I think is a little bit weird.
Man,
I mean, I tell
I
people
don't promote my
dream
stream
if
anywhere.
if they ask.
I literally
Yeah.
have yet to promote my stream anywhere in a long time, and I've grown more in this
Mhm.
past like month or two. And it's just because a steady schedule for one, and for two, interesting titles, and networking on VR chat. Once I start actually
Yeah.
going ham on all this, oh man, like world ain't even gonna know what hit it. Your boy's gonna be big. And not in like, I want to be like the world famous. It's like, no, I want to impact as many people as possible. I want to make 1,000 fucking smiles by the end of 2 months type thing, you know? Like, I want to make people happy. You know, that is what I care about. Making others happy. So, I'm gonna do my best to try and grow as big as possible. But not like, oh, I want to be 10,000 followers. Like, my goal for the end of 2020 is 3,000 followers. Which sounds insane. Until you realize this past month I've gotten over 100 followers, and I'm at 804 right now. So I mean,
My whole thing is I
and
want
that's
to at
without
least
doing
crack
everything.
100.
Hey man,
I want
you
at
do
least
it. You
crack
got
100.
this. You just gotta keep
I'm
at
at
it and do
95
your
last
best.
I checked.
Yeah. I'm gonna keep up with the voices in my head as well, because they're a part of this conversation as much as any of us.
Yeah.
For that answer, you get a follow. I appreciate it. YouTube isn't safe either. Chromia kills everyone. I haven't seen Manny in a while. Barely talk to others IRL. I really talk to myself a lot. That's called schizophrenia. Rocket shoots and lands at the destination.
That's called
destination
schizophrenia.
wreck. Okay then. No, I'm schizophrenic, so I can relate to that one. Thing is differentiating what the voices actually mean. They said to kill someone,
Yeah.
but did they mean in Halo or in real life? Where's the chainsaw? No, mine's it's more borderline paranoia, but it's to an excessive point that it's considered schizophrenia. Like I do hear voices and shit mildly, and I do have an NPD, but no, not a DID, an NPD. But I like every 5 minutes, you know, it's like I'm in a different situation, right? So like every few seconds, my brain is constantly going through like hundreds of scenarios. Like, what if someone came at me from this direction with a knife, or with a saw, or with a gun, or with a chainsaw, or like, you know, or like a wooden bat, you know, like just some random
that
shit.
sounds about right.
Yeah, my brain is constantly doing that.
Like that. I get
That's
episodes
my
like that,
everyday,
but I did have
constantly. That's why I hate wearing headphones.
Yeah, no, I did have
But I
one
Doesn't do
where
it
it was.
constantly, but I've got like episodes where it'll just start and then stop for a while.
I think my worst episode. My worst episode was one where I was basically just pacing back and forth in my room, and I was basically saying to myself like, "I'm okay, I'm okay, I'm okay," and then like I remember that I stopped, and you know the effect in like anime or whatever
You looked
where
at the
there's
closet
like
and you saw the face and it just growled. Yep. Sorry.
No. Let me explain. You know how in like anime or like in an animation they'll have like the crack that'll like make that'll like a chunk of the TV looks like it came out of the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I basically that happened to me, and I heard a separate voice, and it was the scariest thing in the world. I knew that it wasn't mine or my conscience like voice. It was like a completely separate, like evil voice, like a demon or something. I have no idea. It was terrifying. And it basically it got to the point where I couldn't move. All right, this was all happening really. Like I was paralyzed, and I felt like tentacles like, crawling up my legs and up my arms, and I'm like they were cold.
I've seen enough
and they were
hentai to know
going
where this is
straightly.
going.
Exactly. But in that moment, you get like, as they were reaching towards like my heart, I had like this moment of clarity where like, no, I don't want to do this, or no, I don't want this to happen, and I just like was radiant burst of flame, and I was able to like turn around and say just to the wall, it's like, no, I am okay. And then the whole thing disappeared, and yeah, no, it physically made me drop to the floor and go. I was like out of breath, like what the
Damn,
was
man.
that?
I gotta catch up with the voices in my head really quick. Adrian19, thanks for following the trash. I appreciate the follow. Happy New Year from me. Live a prosperous life. And a pensive man you are, boy. You as well, my friendo. Happy New Year. Time to catch back up with everyone else. But yeah, I talk to myself quite a bit.
I'm hungry.
I need expert advice all the time, you know? 20 and apparently more mature than most others. I mean, that's the number one statement of someone that's not mature.
That's fun. Wonder who's fucking avatar
Never
that
consider
was.
yourself more mature than others. Just hello?
Hello.
Yeah, figured.
Yeah, there's a slender man right here.
What I think now that I thought this is weird. You said don't say that you're more mature than others. I'm thinking like
you should never consider yourself
if you-
better than anyone in any way. I mean, if there's some okay, that's actually no. I'll take that back. Hold on, allow me to take that back. Rapists, murderers, and that's the right reason for murdering. Generally, you're better than them. Generally, but that's the situation. That's separate.
Criminals in general.
No.
You're better than them.
No. See, that's being a dick.
What do you mean?
Because you need to know context.
Well,
if a woman were to be protecting her child and killed the person trying to attack her child, she would still be a criminal. But she was someone defending her child.
Well, not in the eyes of the law. There's such things as self-defense.
And there's plenty of people that are still convicted for less.
I guess you're true.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. So I wouldn't put it that way.
What I was gonna say is
I'm gonna continue catching up with my chat before we deter again. Because I still haven't caught up. I can't enjoy anything with others because I only have myself because I live alone. Family really talks to me as is. See, my family generally ignores me. I was the black sheep. I have 5 brothers. 2 older half brothers, 2 younger full brothers, and a younger adopted brother. So I mean, I get where you're coming from with that. Like, my family doesn't really talk to me at all. But at the same time, you gotta join a community of some kind. You can't isolate yourself. That's terrible for your mental health. I mean, some people do need that alone time, but it is always best to find others that you can communicate with and connect with, because humans are pack animals. Like, I mean, we descend from apes. They live in tribes for a reason, you know, or congresses, depending on whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying. I rarely hear random voices in my head compared to years ago. I always heard random people in my head. My girlfriend is in my head. It's kind of weird. Cause like I'll hear her tell me to do something, and then I'll go do it, and then she'll be like, in real life, she'll be like, "Oh, thanks for doing that." I was like, "Did you not tell me to what?" And she's like, "No," and I'm like, "Huh, neat."
Oh yeah, I hear my parents call my name like every so often when I'm listening to something. Like I hear my name and I like take a moment to say like, "Hey, dude, call me." He's like, "No, I haven't needed to call you in a while." I was like,
"There's an SCP that does that. You might want to run."
I have that. That one happens too.
Mm-hmm.
Do not fall for it. They will eat you.
I hear a lot of car doors. A lot.
I think one of the cool things is that what we were talking about earlier is like don't say that you're more mature than other people. It's like it's kind of an oxymoron if you think about it. Don't call yourself more mature than other people. That's the most immature thing that you could do.
Yeah, like trying to raise yourself on a different pedestal from others. The main thing is you can say that you have a different outlook, but the more mature person in any situation is the one that will see both sides and try and find a common ground. I mean, some people are just fucking wrong, but you still at least have to understand why they think that way. I mean, again, they're situational. Like, there are people that are just fucking idiots. But I don't know. How's the best way of putting this?
If you like a hamburger and another person does not like a hamburger, that does not mean that their opinion is wrong. It just means that you have a different opinion than you.
Oh no, they're wrong.
You're not more mature for liking a hamburger.
Immature fucking idiot.
That's the best way that I can put it. The simplest way, at least.
Well, if I'm allowed to say what I was gonna say, you know, rather than cut off every fucking third word, the easiest way of putting it is a 16-year-old will think that they're more mature than like the 13-year-olds nearby, and a 19-year-old will think that they're more mature than the 16-year-old, and so on and so forth. We're all children pretending to be adults, even people that are in their 50s. Nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. All right, you just need to be situationally aware and understanding of all what is going around you, and you can't be in a closed mindset. Like, even if you don't believe that you're in the wrong for something, say you're getting in trouble in school or some shit, or, you know, like a relationship problem, generally you're only going to see your own point of view, because it is very hard to see another point of view, but you need to stop and reflect on yourself. And a lot of people that consider themselves more mature, give them 3 years, they'll look back on themselves and go, Jesus Christ, that was a fucking annoyance, you know? Like, I never once thought that I was being immature when I was 16, and I was like, well, your God doesn't exist because this, that, whatever, right? I'm just more understanding of the world than you are because you don't believe in science, right? And then, like, 19-year-old me was just like, well, that's kind of a dick move, but I mean, still kind of right. And now 23-year-old me, I'm like, are you fucking stupid? I mean, science technically proves there's a God, just not the same type of God they're thinking of, you know, but, I mean, it's situational. There's never a reason to put down another person, just to better yourself. So believing that
Wait, are you religious? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm not religious. But science proves that there's such a thing as the fourth dimension, and not as in like the XYZ time, but like we're three-dimensional. There's got to be fourth dimensional, like the hypercube. So using that premise, it's entirely possible that a fourth dimensional being created us, because we can create two-dimensional beings. When you think about it, we can create like stickmen and shit like that on a screen that move. That is a two-dimensional being. It can only do what we tell it to. So in theory, a fourth dimensional being can do that with us.
Can we not have this discussion at 4 in the morning?
Alright, fair enough.
Please.
It's actually 5 in the morning for me, so that's even better.
Yeah.
But like, if that makes sense. Also, holy fuck, it's almost 5
I'm just slowly but surely crashing
for like 6 hours.
Yeah.
But whatever.
I
No,
hear
not
that.
what I was trying to get at. But like, there's
Beliefs are
always a
like
better
that.
viewpoint, so you should never believe yourself to be better than others. Like, we're all a product of our own. Like, okay, great example.
Hold on. You shouldn't say better. You shouldn't say better because that means that there's obviously a best viewpoint. I think that what you should say is there's always a different viewpoint that another person believes is the right viewpoint.
That has nothing to do with the context of someone thinking that they're more mature. If you believe that you're more mature, it means that you're better at being mature. I mean,
No,
through
if
and
you're
through,
looking at it from the person's regular perspective, it's they're more mature than they think that they're more mature.
Yes. So
But
they're putting
in
themselves on a
reality,
different
they're
pedestal.
not. Yes.
So
and I'm
they're
saying-
considering
what I'm
themselves
saying
better.
is- yeah, and what I'm saying is that that's true.
Maturity is a self-evaluated standard that only you can set for yourself.
Exactly. But I mean, take it this way. When I got fired from that job back in March, right? The manager that fired me. Okay, actually, hold on, let me put it this way. The manager that I had prior to him, all right, before the one that fired me, was a super cool, like in his like mid-30s, chill ass, flamboyantly gay black man, all right, who was in the military before this. Super awesome guy. He's actually a reference on my resume. He went to a different shop that was closer to his house because, you know, makes sense. And then they replaced him with some like 70-something-year-old white dude, all right, very stuck in his ways, not in any form of way into how the world works now. Like, so much so that here in Ontario, right, I'm not sure about all of Canada, but here in Ontario, it is illegal to ask for a doctor's note since January 2018. And he demanded a doctor's note on, it's an invasion of privacy because you were asking someone's medical records. As of January 18, it is illegal and you can be sued for requesting that information because that is an invasion of privacy the second you say it, especially as an employer. So, well, he fired me because, I was calling in all the time. Bitch, I called in 3 times in 3 months because I have heart problems and had a heart attack that day. Fuck off. Alright? Like, go the fuck to hell. Alright? But, at the same time, he only was looking for any excuse to fire me because I, as well as many other guys that worked in that shop, I don't personally have tattoos, but I have a lot of piercings. And this old white dude sees tattoos and piercings as a form of delinquency, right? Or being, you know, just general piece of shit, right? Because when he was raised, that's what it was. You're a product of your environment. Now, do I consider myself in the right compared to him because, hey, you discriminated against me? Yes. However, do I understand and why he was like that? Yes, I understand. I don't respect it and I don't like it because the world changes, change with it. But I understand. And I respect the fact that he's a product of his time, right? Like, we're all a product of our environment. He knows what he was taught, so I can't fault him for that. It was how he was raised. However, I don't need to like it, and I don't need to respect that. He fired me because I have piercings. He fired, like, I think it was like 13 of us or some shit. I don't remember the exact numbers anymore. It's been like a year. But like, pretty much like 90% of the people that worked in that shop got fired and replaced with people that couldn't do the fucking job at all. And then the shop went way downhill. Like, he literally took that shop into the ground. And the funny thing is, he was brought in because he was really good at numbers. Okay, well, if you're good at numbers, then keep the fuckers that are doing their job right and get rid of the ones that are costing you money. Not the ones that are just because they have piercings and tattoos, right? But I don't think I'm better than him by any means. I don't think I'm more mature than him because I understand how the world works and I adapt to it.
Okay, question. So I have a question. I mean, I guess this kind of falls under the category that you were talking about, but I was someone who was like my scout master when I was going for my eagle rank. he wrote out a speech, which basically culminated in him saying, I don't think you deserve this award, and that sentence has stuck with for past 2 or 3 years. The fact that it's burned into my brain because it was such a bad thing to say in my mind at that time because I was super nervous, and I'm kind of wondering, does that make? I can't get into his mindset, but does that make? Because the way that I responded to that was I didn't cry, or I pulled myself together after almost crying, and having a near mental breakdown and completely disassociating from the position that I was in. I was sitting in a chair, but I was not there mentally at all for the majority of it. I only heard the sentence of "I don't think you deserve the award," and there was stuff after that, but I didn't remember anything after that sentence.
I would have told him to eat shit and die.
Isn't there a committee of people?
Huh?
Isn't there a committee of people that determine whether or not you have the merit to have the award?
Yes and no. It's a process. It's weird. But basically, you have to go through your scout. You have to. No. You need to understand. You need to understand. He was the scoutmaster, and then there was also the committee chair that was with him, and it was just the two of them at a Target, at a Starbucks in a Target, where they gave me those signatures and did the whole conference thing. There's another media of people that's with the district that determine whether or not you are actually worthy, but you have to go through your scoutmaster and the committee chair in order to even attempt to sit in front of the actual council for Eagle rank. So I have to go through that. He still signed it, and he still brought the committee chair and pushed up my thing for 3 days. That's not the point. The point is, am I more mature than him if I was the one who basically looked this man in the eyes and said, "I am sorry you feel that way," after he basically told me off and said that I was doing something that was wrong, which not technically true.
Personally, I would have looked at him and it'd be
a different opinion.
No, not even that. No, technically that was incredibly immature of someone in a position of power, especially in how old were you?
I was 17 at the time.
All right, so he's talking to a fucking child. All right, and he's putting them down. No, 17's a kid.
You see a child,
I agree.
I'm 23. I'm still a fucking child. I'm an adult, but I'm a fucking child. All right. I don't know how the fuck the world works. And I especially didn't know how the fucking world worked when I was 17. I thought I did. Fuck, I didn't though. But I literally would have gotten him to sign all the paperwork. I would have gone through all of it, and then would have looked him down the eye and went, "Eat shit and die," because fuck off with that bullshit. Who the fuck says that to a kid who has worked their ass off to reach that? Fuck that guy. I mean, without being oh, I'm more mature or anything. No, fuck that guy in general. Who the fuck says that to a kid?
Yeah.
That just destroys someone's moral. And there's supposed to be guidance for you growing up. That is what Eagles, Scouts, whatever the fuck it is that anyone takes, right? That's why I hated being in whatever normal Scouts is. I'm assuming that was Air Cadets, right? Or was that normal Scouts?
No, it was the Boy Scouting program.
Okay, yeah. Well, I was in Boy Scouts, and I didn't want to be in Boy Scouts. I already have a dad. I don't need this fake ass fucker trying to teach me shit. All right, I already knew most of the shit that they were teaching us, anyways. We didn't even care to get the badges because it's you need to learn that. I was taking apart a VCR when I was a kid. I know how all this little electronic stuff works. You know, did your parents not teach you things? And then I thought about it because I was a fucking kid at the time too, a young kid. I was like, this is stupid. Mom, Dad, I don't want to do this. Oh, well, you have to go because blah, blah, blah. It'll teach responsibility. I'm like, no. It's teaching me to be annoyed at people that I don't like from school that are here. All right? I already have to deal with them at school. Don't make me go to a different school area, gymnasium, where this takes place, and need to deal with them even more. I hate them, right? Mind you, I hated school in general. But, No, like it's fundamentally like fucked up because a lot of it's just volunteer work and the people, yeah, they got their certification or whatever, but you know, it's just some asshole's dad that running it and they just are trying to give their kid more clout with certain kids at the school. Like, in your situation, that was probably just some random asshole that wanted to talk down on a 17-year-old that was trying their hardest. All right, that's what I got out of that. Because like he thought you were undeserving of something that you worked your ass off for, because that is not something you just get, right? You have to get a certain amount of like what do they call badges or some shit, right?
You have to get a certain amount of merit badges. You have to get 21 merit badges, some of which are specifically required that you have to have in order to do it.
Okay.
But you need 21, I think, in total. You need a set amount of camping days, and you need to have a project for volunteer work for an organization outside.
Without getting too into it, alright, because I'm sure it's different for every situation of that, you clearly have prerequisites that you have to hit. And if some asshole says you're undeserving of it, it's like, bitch, I hit the prerequisites, fuck off. Alright, like, simple as that. Night and day, black and white. That's all that is. I got the badges, I did the time, I did my shit, give me my fucking thing. Alright, end of story. There is no opinion on the matter. I achieved this, fuck off and give me it. Right? Like, there is absolutely no reason for him to have talked down to a kid like that. Because that's just wrong. Alright, like, that as an adult, act like your fucking age, right? Like, I would have, if I saw that right now, like, if I was just walking past, as a 23-year-old man, alright, and I saw him say that to some 17-year-old, I'd have literally told the guy to eat, like, fucking eat shit. Like, clearly you worked your ass off. It's not like you just get the badge. You actually have to do shit. You have to prove you can do shit.
But
so clearly
here's
you
an
proved
interesting thing. Here's an interesting fact about what his job is. His job is, I believe, a truancy officer.
What?
It was either a truancy officer or an officer that worked in, like, a juvenile detention center.
So in other words, he's a fucking power trip. That's all it is. Some asshole with a god complex. That's all I'm getting out of it. He just gets off on like hurting kids' feelings. Like, what kind of dick?
I guess.
Like, fuck that guy.
And the thing is that my dad.
Nah, man, you fucking earned it.
Is that my dad's
you
a
did
cop.
the right thing.
Yeah. Yeah. No, my dad's a cop too, but he knows when to turn his cop mode off when he's around kids, because he used to be a school sergeant for years, and he was so respected in the force and in the schools as well that he not only got a nickname which he absolutely embraced with like open arms, but he could just show up to a place where a fight was going to happen and just the fight would just never occur. So, yeah.
Sorry, I wasn't laughing at you.
Yeah, that's a little concerning there. Why did you do that? I know, right?
I'm gonna get off before I pass out.
Alright, my dude.
What?
Well, I will see you when I see you then, my mans. I love you. If I don't see you this, or I guess today, have a happy new year. And I'll, hopefully see you soon.
Yep. See y'all later.
Have a good night, homie.
Yo, buddy.
Nah, I mean, I kind of had a similar presence when I was actually. I don't have name tags on. Just some random. Okay. Hello there, little random. Would you like to join us in our conversation, or are you just enjoying listening?
Enjoying your cookies.
Ah, cookies are important.
Probably just AFK or some shit. Either that or they're just sitting there and doing what a lot of people do, where they just come near me and they'll listen to me so they can fall asleep. It's such a strange thing.
Yeah.
No, that's literally like the
Listen,
weirdest thing.
like I've told you before, your voice is velvet. All right.
Yeah, it just puts people
very
out
nice
for some
and
reason.
soothing. Yeah. Again, like I'm pretty sure you could read the phone book and just make it sound interesting. You have one of those voices.
I could attempt to.
Yeah.
But no, what I was saying, in regards to that whole shows up and the fight just doesn't happen, I had that same kind of presence, but not as a cop. More of like, oh, we're gonna get stabbed and die. This man will murder you. because
Yes.
actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'll grab my webcam just so others can see. Like, if I can reach my fucking webcam. Oh god. Alright, hopefully that angle kind of works. Just gonna alt tab over to my shit. So if it loads me.
There
I
it
have
is.
a weird reading voice.
Oh, it's all blurry.
I mean, people just look at me. They're like, I'm gonna get fucking stabbed. All right, cool. I'm gonna die. You know. So I mean, what the fuck is going on with my webcam? It's like loading super slow.
Oh.
Yeah. So like people just look at me like, yeah, no, I don't feel like dying today. Yeah, I don't why is my webcam running so slow? That's weird. That's really weird.
I have no idea.
So going back to VRC.
Yeah, no, but I guess you kind of do look like that one stoner that looks like if he doesn't get his like it looks like he's really chill at some points, but at another point he looks like he could easily smash a bottle and just like cut someone.
Fun fact, I've never actually smoked weed in my life. I've never done any drugs.
You look like it, but
I know.
easily smash.
Well, I mean, on a side note to that, I was in a gang when I was younger, so I mean... So I was that guy, but if you just said the wrong thing, it's like, and you're in the ground. You know, never a big guy, but I was definitely the fast one, and I would definitely hit you first and harder. Though I did have a habit of, if I knew I could take the guy, I'd let them hit me first, because I know they're going to hit me as hard as they can. And if they don't knock me out with that first shot, ooh, they're in for a world of pain.
So next question. Do you go for the money maker or do you go for the baby maker first?
Neither.
What?
Crack the motherfucker's jaw.
Do you go for the money maker or the baby maker first when you go to punch the guy?
Define baby maker, because if you punch a man in the dick, I don't want to be your friend.
No, I'm just saying, like, when you're throwing the first punch, do you go for the high road or the low road?
Hit them square in the middle of the chest and wind them, and then when they're bending over, kick them in the face. They don't get back up.
That works too.
It definitely works. I've done it enough times. Hit a man in the throat, they aren't gonna get back up. If you go and hit someone in the side of the face, I mean, all you're gonna do is bruise them. But that's the hardest skull. Your skull is the hardest bone in your body. There's absolutely no reason to hit that and break your hand. And if you go for the nuts, you're just a fucking weakling. The only time I'll go for the nuts is if they've sexually harassed or harmed anyone, or if they are attempting to murder someone. Those are the only times that I will do that.
One of
because
the
they
things
don't
I'm
deserve
questioning
that.
is like, is it possible to break a rib by punching it?
What do you mean? My girlfriend broke my rib in her sleep.
Wait, what?
Yeah, my girlfriend broke one of my ribs in her sleep. Back when I was 18 and we first moved out together. So I don't. Okay, let's put it this way. I like never bruise. Like never. Like it's very rare for me to bruise. I woke up one morning and I was like, oh, what a beautiful. Oh my god. And I like looked at my chest and I had this perfect little girlfriend's elbow sized bruise on my ribs. And I was like, damn, that bitch flails in her sleep. And
God.
Yeah. And I got an elbow to the left side of my torso. Sad trash, world of full. Wait, what? World too full. What? This world's full? Is it actually? We've been chilling here alone for like the past like fucking like hour and a half.
It's 6 out of.
What are you talking about? How the fuck?
What?
There's like no one here.
You don't crack?
Yeah. Alright then. Yeah, so no, yeah, you can break a rib by punching someone. Ribs are super easy to break. If you ever want to disable someone, just kick them in the knee. takes only 5 pounds of pressure to break the knee.
Oh yeah. One of the first things that I was taught when I was doing karate was there's like a method for if the person has you by the wrist and they're dragging you along, you need to step with them, and then when they move to step and they go to like transfer the weight, if you kick out their knee and like put it to the ground, you can easily like break their knee and run away.
See, that's the thing about karate. It's take 'em and run. See, I practice bagua.
But you take the guy down and pin him?
No, bagua, or bagua zhang. There are no two bagua fighters that fight the same, because you need to know how to fight prior to learning bagua. Whether it's kickboxing, karate, jiu-jitsu, taekwondo, anything, you can then transfer it over to bagua. Easiest way of explaining bagua: you ever watch Naruto? Yes, no, maybe so. No. Yes? Alright. So, the Hyuga clan, their fighting style is based off of Bagua Zhang. It is called the Gentle Fist fighting style. It is an open palm fighting style. Yeah. So, pretty much, I can make my fist. I don't use a fist, because when you make a fist, you can break all of your knuckles, you can break all of all the bones in your hand, pretty much. You can break your wrist and your thumb, right? There is I don't really know how to explain it other than like, you know when like you straighten out your fingers? Yeah. Alright, now fold them so that the tip of your finger is against the base of your finger. So it's kind of like, sort of like a box. And it tightens all like the tendons in your hand. Alright.
Yep.
I can do that enough to make my hand completely flat, and I can clap with it.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I could show that on cam too, but that'd require me to reach and grab my webcam again. I take it off the monitor that it sits on and put it facing a wall just in case.
But I know what you're talking about, because that's the way they taught me to punch when I did martial arts.
Well, that's not a punch. It's the proper way to chop anything, rather than having an open.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
I used to be able to send a fucking punching bag flying with that, because the only thing you can break is your wrist. Only your wrist. And the way that I use it is I always have my thumb out, and people are like, oh, but I'll break your thumb. It's like, you know, it's called the gentle fist fighting style, right? Like, my whole thing is to trap you into getting into a lock or grabbing hold of you. And it's a fighting style based around stamina. So, pretty much, you are constantly moving and setting people off kilter and doing math the whole damn time. You walk circles around people, and they're like, you're gonna wear yourself out. It's like, no, bitch, I do this all the fucking time. The whole point is I have more stamina than you, and I'm waiting to see the exact moment that you turn and shift yourself. Because the second that your foot comes off the ground slightly, and you're off kilter, even the slightest, your strength that might be a 7, and I'm sitting at a 4, it becomes a 3, and now my strength is more than yours, right? Because you don't have the pressure behind you.
The thing
and
is
it's then
that
striking then.
If you were to put it in terms of like boxing, I think you'd be like an outboxer, if that's correct. Where it's like you're trying to.
So. Outboxers that become bagua fighters are some of the most unstoppable fighters.
Yeah, they're the ones that try to outlast their opponents.
Yeah.
By getting them to do this damage. Whereas the other one is more of like a power boxer. I don't know the specific name, but they try to.
Yeah, it's pretty much going in rush.
Get a quick victory. Yeah.
Yeah, those guys, when they start coming at you really quick, those are the guys where you just stand still and like you just duck, headbutt, and they go down because you hit them right in the nose. These be two different instances every time I try to join. Weird. Broke your left arm twice. Oof. See, so I've broken nearly every bone in my body, including like breaking my collarbone, fracturing my skull, and cracking a bone in my neck. Alright. I've never broken. I did a lot of dumb shit when I was younger. As I said, I was in a gang. I've got scars on my lower back from someone running me down in their car. But I've never broken like my arms or my legs. I've broken my wrists, my ankles, my elbows dislocate. And I've probably broken every bone in my hands and my feet. Yeah. But I've never broken my arm or my legs. Obviously, it's like goddamn impossible to break your femur, but if you did, you're fucked. But Like that is like a super strong ass bone. But no, I like surprisingly, I mean, knock on wood, have never broken my arm or my legs. So thank God for that. Yeah, thank you. If I knocked on wood right now, my girlfriend's like, "Why the fuck are you knocking? It's 5 a.m." Oh,
Knocking on one bench, you man.
yeah, bitch.
I don't want to lose at all.
Oh no. I don't know how the fuck we got on this, but yeah, Bagua is like the truest form of fighting, man. In my opinion, like if it's, let's put it this way, there are no two fighters alike, so you can't study to fight against it. The only thing that you can study is the fact that their hand is now open. But most Bagua fighters know at least 2 forms of martial arts, and they mix them. And now they've got insane stamina, and they're doing math against you. You're fucked.
Nice.
Is it bad that I don't remember the name of the fighting style that I learned?
Is it Aikido?
A little concerning, sir.
No.
Kung Fu?
No.
Everyone would remember Kung Fu, goddamn.
I know Kung Fu, but no.
I know.
It was a specific martial art that was learned in guerrilla war time.
I think I know. It's not Taekwondo. Not Jujitsu.
Is it Krav Maga?
That sounds familiar.
Muay Thai.
No, not Muay Thai.
Krav Maga is possibly it.
Actually sounds very, very, very similar.
Yeah, I always forget the name of that one. It's just it doesn't sound right, and I think that's why I forget it.
Yeah.
To me, like, it's memorable because it's a weird name. Like, I remember weird names of things. It's like, oh my god.
Do you guys want to jump worlds?
Mississippi.
Because that's 2 people now that can't join this world.
Sure. Let's go.
Good night, Fox Girl. Believe in the me that believes in you.
What the
fuck? That believes in me.
Calm down, Kamina.
Only me.
Only you.
Yeah, that's weird though. Like, that was a public world. There should be lots of room for people. Also, to everyone that's sitting here chilling, I appreciate you guys being here. And, Chair, I'm sorry I'm not replying right away. I'm just really getting enthralled with the conversation here. I also busted my head open because I truck commission. No, jam. You should not be fucking with a fucking tranny, dude. Then when that shit comes down, oh no. Thing probably weighed about a quarter ton, if not more. Depends on what the tranny's for, but if it's for like a truck, shit be heavy as fuck, my dude. If it's for like, I'd say like a little Kia Soul, it's still gonna be heavy, but not that heavy. I guess context wise, I used to be a mechanic, and I come from a line of mechanics, so. Fun fact, putting my hand on a or part of a hot transmission is how I found out I have nerve damage, because it ripped off all the skin on my hand and I didn't notice. Finally fucking loaded in. It's okay? Alright, cool. Also, I have a feeling that you're using your phone, because that's some insane latency, my dude. Alright, bitches, you boys all arrived.
that's really cool. You can turn on all the lights.
Oh yeah. My favorite way of doing this is turning on that.
I just love the satisfying click of just.
Which one is it that I want to turn on? That one? No. No, not that one. No, not that one. Yeah, alright. So I turn off all of them. Except for the second one in from the bottom. Or like second one thing. That, you know what I'm saying? Second one in, bottom. And then I just chill over here.
Oh wow, that's
This is my old
dark.
homeworld.
Mm.
Yeah. How's it going, sunshine?
This kind of reminds me of just a New York apartment.
Yeah, man. There's only one downside. No bathroom.
Well, it's probably like a floor bathroom.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's not actually like made in the world, which is just funny. Like, I can actually see myself living in a place like this. Yeah. Ooh.
Yeah, well, whatever you do, don't go to New York if you want a good apartment, because this is the kind of apartment we get
You'll
in the
never get in. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? I made that other place my homeworld earlier, but I miss having this as my homeworld, so make this my home now.
Homeworld. Yeah.
Yeah,
I made my own homeworld, but I sent it off to get it fixed up for reasons, because I can't do optimization with anything. Finish up most of those things, and I'm hoping to get it back eventually, and the update, be able to push that out.
You guys want to see something cool about this world? Unless they didn't change it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. There's a pool.
Not a pool. A hot tub.
That's a hot tub. Just be advised, we are very tiny.
Blub blub blub. You can turn on the music here. Alright, come on, Yuki, you gotta have a swimsuit avatar. She's like, yeah, hold up one moment, I got you.
Yeah, give it a second. I do actually also have a swimsuit avatar.
Well, I mean, get in there, I need some eye candy, come on.
Gonna be weird. Hold on. Where'd I put it? Ah, there it is. Cool. This does not. This is why is this much?
Shit,
Oh wait.
was Gucci.
That is why.
No, that's fine. I'm cool with that.
Oh god, I'm drowning.
Yeah.
Gee, quick, switch to a swimsuit avatar. I need eye candy. I need my viewership to go up. Come on.
You need your viewership to go up.
We've got the furry.
I'm a dude. I'll do that.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it. You'll do it. You got. You're a homie. You're a bro. You got this. Come on. We both know you have an avatar like that. Why did he?
I don't.
One sec. None the fuck. I'm really confused. Cartwheel just invited me to a different version of the same world.
So is your viewership going up? What the?
Well, I mean, I can't see y'all underwater. Gosh.
I'm trying to sing a song, okay?
Oh, whoa.
I'm trying to sing, David.
I like how you're just drowning in the water as everyone else just be chilling.
I'm drowning, but I'm also singing the Josh.
beautiful. Content. Don't make it rain on you. It's cold outside. Don't do that. Damn, fireworks. Check it out. Nice.
I heard a woo. What was that a woo? I heard a woo.
Boy, the hell happened to you?
I'm just gonna sandwich.
Oh, okay. Alright, I can get behind that. Maybe not. It became a fucking pretzel.
By the way, that random avatar, that with a bunch of letters and numbers and stuff, like the 24 whatever, that's apparently like some sort of DDoS or something.
Man, everyone on my friend requests right there are all crashers. All of them. I keep them sitting there pending. That way, if anyone is like, does anyone know this person? I'm like, let me check the list. Yeah, they're a crasher. Also, that avatar is a super scuffed foot. Your left foot goes backwards when you're laying down, my dude. That's weird.
Oh. I see.
Oh, God. Oh, hi there. I didn't see that.
You see what I mean, though, with that foot being broken.
Yeah, I see it.
And it stands on its toes. That's real weird. Just get in the hot tub, and we won't see your weird feet.
I like how they're covering her the whole time.
Yeah,
like
see you later, dude. All right, see
this
you around
being
here.
Can cover shit.
Neat.
They cover things.
I love this. This makes Daddy happy.
Really?
I got the laughs. Alright, this I'm still on board with. Alright, never mind, it's changed. And then he died. You changed to that?
Yes.
You were a cute furry, and now you're a basic as fuck furry.
What, do you really want me to be a cute furry for the stream?
Hell yeah. Come on, guys. You know you're my content. Gosh. He knows what the fuck's up.
One can't lay down though, so
You want
can't
content?
lay down or sit.
Yeah,
Like
but you can just drown in the water. What?
You want content? I got comedy. Does that count?
Did you really hop up into my stream to tell me that you can't join on me, but not actually pay attention to what we were doing? Yup. Nah, man, we just chilling, just vibing, just chatting,
If you're going
man.
to be in the pool, you have to have an avatar that has a swimsuit on.
I mean, he's a cute teddy bear that's eyes stick out of his head when he's under the smoke, so I mean,
I guess.
it's kind of terrifying. It's really funny, honestly.
I'll see what I have.
Yeah.
No.
Alright, so Yuki, we like ERPing later, right? Like, goddamn. Fuck
that's
yeah,
actually
dude.
that's actually a really nice looking avatar. I like that.
I actually really like that.
Ooh, thighs.
Oh no, that's freaky. Hold on, wait. Can you look this way? No. I don't know names because I have name tags off.
The one right in front of you? Or
The one with the glasses. The one with the glasses.
That's Panther.
That looks freaky with the shaders.
Yeah.
I have his shaders off, but it looks freaky to me. Like the smoke with just like I just see blackness and then I see like white eyes. Like
hey, how's it going, Moogle?
Oh, yeah.
How's your night/morning going?
Yeah, I'll change.
It's fine. It looks cool.
Oh, thank you.
This man's literally just hopped up on the side of a hot tub rather than getting into like, come on, you're my content. No. I am simply
Listen,
a camera.
I'm not much taller. You wouldn't be able to see the swimsuit otherwise.
But like you could sit on the edge or something. Come on, there's chairs here.
Are
And then
there
there's just
chairs? I don't see any chairs.
Yeah. You just gotta find the right angle to click on them, but there are chairs. Maybe don't sit in the chair.
Yeah, exactly.
No, you look fine when you're in the water. You look fine when you're in the water. Alright, so we got our furry, we got our semi-furry / lolly.
Neko.
We got our e-boy,
Neko-lolly.
we got our cute teddy bear. Alright, this works. I am now a camera, you are all my content, and yes, we're gonna sit here and just make cute anime sound. Maybe not get me banned.
Maybe not get me banned.
Make cute anime sounds, and that'll be, there we go, a content top tier right there.
Top tier.
And then I'll just narrate something. Why not? Well, the best of everything.
Yeah.
Alright, so you three dweebs are gonna need to download voice changers so you sound as amazing as her voice. And then, because she's being mute right now. And then,
Okay.
I'll narrate something so it's cute anime girls in the background. Yeah? Will that sound good to you? I think that sounds good to me. Maybe don't do that.
That came from the soul, my guy. That came from the soul.
Right from the soul, right from the heart.
Yeah.
Any suggestion of what kind of voice changer I should have?
I was making a joke, my friend.
Well,
I don't know
really
voice
have a
changers.
changer, but I can kind of make my voice sound like this. It's gonna sound like shit.
You know what? People expect Nana Cheese to be with dicks anyways. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
People expect Nana Cheese to have
We're a bunch of
dick?
perverts. That's fine.
But what if I don't want to have a dick?
Then chop it off.
Oh, there you
with
go.
a rusty spoon.
There you go. That's cool.
That's actually pretty dope.
Look at that. That's amazing, guys.
Kind of reminds me of Uzi though.
Please.
And it's
Black
pretty
Hole Chan.
borderline.
Oh, it is. Oh, yes, it is.
Uzi's thing is Black Hole Chan, so that's why it reminds me of him. It is pretty borderline TOS though. Because the bottom part.
Don't worry about it.
All good.
There is literally like
Don't
a
worry
2
about it.
centimeter long line covering the bottom part.
There you go. Much better.
Maybe
much better.
not. Yeah, there we go. I'm alright with this.
Still
Uzi
rather
joins and he's
nice.
like, "What the fuck? What are you doing?" I'm like, wasn't me." So we got our exotic dancer for the Neko boys and the teddy bear.
Yeah.
Slow dance from the teddy bear.
I feel like
Why don't you take a seat instead of squatting on the rest of us?
I answer like that.
Because I'm a camera.
Give me a camera and they'll be sitting. You gotta be comfortable.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, from this it comes from the groin. It doesn't actually come from the eye height, so it's weird.
True.
It's true.
I hate being short.
So now I have to look around. You guys are gonna make me use my mouse? God damn it.
What?
How am I supposed to just position myself? You're making me work for this, goddamn.
Of course we are.
Hey,
You didn't have to work for content. Guess what? It wouldn't be content.
No, I'll just sit here and
Yeah, content
you'll
right
be
here.
you'll be cut off because, well, I mean, it's easier to just keep Yuki on screen and them two. You decide to get off screen, all on you.
Yeah.
My viewership's actually gone down. I mean, mind you, again, 5:30 in the fucking morning. So
Really?
it is. Your boy
I
be
mean,
tired
over
as
here's,
fuck.
over here's like 3 o'clock.
I was intending to have ended stream
they
2
don't-
hours ago and been editing videos this whole time, so maybe that video will be another day delayed. Who knows? Unless I just devote all of tomorrow to editing, which I could do. I really could. And I might as well, but well.
Yeah, tomorrow can be fun as hell. Because it's be a 6-hour shift tomorrow night. Holy
you'll be
hell.
fine.
You have to remember that our heads are not.
I mean,
there
I've been
because of
streaming
our
for over 6
crotches.
hours. Think about it. Still technically work.
I mean, I work at a bar, so that's like one of the most intense jobs you could think of.
A bar?
Bouncer. Yeah, I'm a bouncer.
Bouncer. Oh, bouncer. Okay.
I'm sorry. I would never have
bartender,
guessed
that's
with
not
your
really-
voice that you were a bouncer. My voice, maybe. Your voice would not have guessed that.
Yeah, your voice
Like-
is more of the bartender that you would have, not the bar
More of like,
bouncer.
No.
more of like the guy in the back that's just there for an internship so that he could put it on the resume. I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah, probably. Yeah.
I don't mean to be
Wait,
rude,
how
but you
tall-
have a
how
cute
tall are
voice,
you?
my friend.
No, it's good. All good. Thank you. Well, I'm doing pretty good. I'm a job. 6 months now. 6 months of this job.
I like that he just sounds like an excited kid. Like, I do good 6 months of my job.
Shut up.
Anyway, how tall are you, and how like muscular are you, or whatever?
I'm 5'7". I'm 5'7", and I'm getting stronger. Every time I work out.
Wait, how much do you weigh?
Good question, actually. I probably should ask that.
I don't know, like.
When was the last time you weighed?
Do I look like a fucking calendar for you? Like, I don't know.
When do you think the last time was, and what do you think it was?
Like a couple weeks ago.
And
it was really like 200 something.
Okay, I was expecting like a scrawny ass motherfucker that's like,
Nah, man, you'll come in my bar, I'll kick your ass.
I was expecting 150 at least.
well, I'm sorry, you said 5. I didn't even pay attention to what number you said after that. You're not 6 foot, so I'm like, oh my god, please don't tell me he's like a buck 20.
I'm 5'7".
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're under 6 foot. But like, I was imagining like, please don't say you're a buck 20, because like, if you're 120 pounds, like, man, I'd have just walked through you if I was at that bar, like. And now if you're over like 180, 200, I'm like, this motherfucker can kick my ass. He might be short, but he's got a lower center of gravity.
Yeah,
Then I'm fucked. You know,
I'm at 160 last time I checked.
Yeah, I'm a buck 15 right now. But that's only because I hardly eat anymore. So.
I mean, like, I'm also pretty built too, so.
Don't you be looking at me like I'm fucking weird. I might be a buck 15, but I can still lift over 300 pounds. I just have fucking Spider-Man muscle. I'm not kidding.
Sit-ups.
I used to work in heavy delivery, so I mean, I only got up to 135 doing that. And that was because I was eating like 8,000 calories a day. Man, eating like I think it was probably like 6 to 8,000. But like, straight up, like, it was like, eat an entire box of Ritz mini sandwiches. There's 1,000 calories right there. You know, eat like a foot long while out on the road. You know, grab like a large milkshake. You just constantly fucking eating, because like I was lifting shit from like 5 a.m. until like 9 p.m. And I was drinking a lot of water and a lot of beer. Yeah.
Yeah.
So putting on a lot of weight. Beer is what helped me gain weight. My girlfriend's like, I don't like you drinking beer, and I'm like, but it helps me gain weight. I'm staying at 125 right now, and I wasn't even working out anymore because I quit that job. And she was like, and I was like, but I like beer.
You still
But
drink?
yeah.
Okay.
Not anymore.
I'm too broke to
What was
drink
your
beer.
highest? What was your highest beer count?
Highest beer
like,
count?
how many
I
you
can't
had?
count that high. At least not while drunk.
I can.
Let me put it this way.
My highest...
When I was I believe I was 20 when my girlfriend and I had broken up for a year and a half, and I had an insane drinking problem. I used to drink a Mickey of whiskey every morning. That is a lot of whiskey. Every morning. Whose microphone am I hearing?
Wow.
Oh, and they just
Oh,
got
must have been him. No, I was hearing us through someone else's
Anyway,
microphone. Do you know how much
my,
Mickey
my
is?
highest, no.
Alright, let me look it up while you're telling your thing. Because it is a decent sized bottle. Not a big one, but a lot for whiskey.
Okay. My highest beer count was like 15. That was when I was at a party for staff. I got so drunk, seriously. I was like,
Jesus Christ, I always forget that Mickey in the United States is a slang term for a date rape drug. Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Yeah, in Canada, a Mickey is 375 milliliter bottle of liquor.
Whoa.
Yeah, I drink one of those every morning.
Drink a bottle.
Every
drink
morning.
A bottle every morning.
Yeah, I'd wake up, I'd drink that, and then I'd go to work.
Wow.
I used to have an insane drinking problem. So when people are like, "Oh, I can outdrink you," I'm like, number one, you're wrong. Number two, I'm Canadian. Number three, I had an insane drinking problem. I can outdrink you without even thinking about it.
I am a functioning alcoholic.
Honestly though, and like when, I was kind of debating moving to Utah because that's where my girlfriend is from, right? And we want to move to the States. And so I was thinking about Utah, but then I found out that Utah has a 3% cap on alcohol, and I was like, bitch, I've had water stronger than that, so no thank you.
Nice. No
like
Utah.
that, no, like the beer that I drink is a 7%, alright? And that's not a craft beer.
Damn.
That's just a normal beer. Like, that's just a normal lager. That's just what I drink.
What's the strongest that you drank?
Oh god.
Are we counting moonshine?
Sure.
I don't know then. Like, I've had moonshine that literally it felt like I just grabbed a bottle of rubbing alcohol and just chugged it. So.
Okay. So how about excluding moonshine then?
I'm gonna need to Google some stuff. I don't know, man.
You're gonna need to Google.
Like, I
think for me it was like, just straight vodka.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've had a craft beer that was 37%. So, and that didn't even affect me. So, yeah, it was a craft beer. It was pretty neat. Wasn't great though.
Why is it that everyone can drink more?
Okay, one more time when you're not yawning.
Yeah, one more time. Sorry, I lost the words there. Yeah, make fun of me for yawning.
No, it's just you kept going. That was the funny part. You should just yawn and we've been like, oh, okay, we'll wait. But no, it's just I'm drifting off into slumber. Like
counting sheep.
No, it's counting neckos.
True there, yeah.
Like, what I was asking a question because I know 2 Canadians now that could possibly just drink me under the table. I know a person who in the UK can also drink me under the table. I have not been taken entire.
People in the UK will say that, but unless they're Scottish or Irish, they can't.
No. My one friend who lives in the UK, he drinks like almost like every time that he can.
Okay, but the thing that you're forgetting is their alcohol is different than ours.
I guess so.
There's a reason why, like, if you look for an ad, it's like real Canadian whiskey, and you're like, that's some good shit.
Yeah.
Like, if you're being given vodka from, say, Spain, you're like, okay. But if you're given vodka from, like, fucking, Russia or Ireland.
Mother Russia?
Russia or Ireland, you're like,
Russia.
I'm gonna drink that and die. Cool, let's do it. Like, I'm not gonna look at Spanish vodka and be like, "Ooh, this is gonna fuck me up." Like, no, I'm gonna look at like Spanish tequila and be like, "I'm gonna die." Like, I'm not gonna look at tequila from like fucking, France and be like, "Ooh, oui, murder."
What about wine from France though?
See, now you're thinking situational. But like Englishmen, what are they gonna fucking get drunk off tea? I don't give a fuck, It's the Scots and the Irish one. Did you really? It was a joke in passing, and you actually went with it. God damn it!
I'm confused. What?
He used a voice changer.
So am I.
He went and downloaded one.
Nice.
Yeah, motherfucker goes and grabs voice mod and comes on back with a demon voice.
Yeah.
Am I right or am I right?
Yep.
Yep. See, I know my
Aiden,
shit.
is that you?
Yeah. By the way, did you know that I want to like meet and high five the person who runs the Satan Twitter?
Oh my god, they're amazing.
Have you heard of? Yeah, have you heard of this?
They're fucking hilarious.
It exists. No, it exists.
S8N.
Look it up.
No, it's just go on Twitter and search up at S8N. Like the letter S, the number 8, the letter N. He's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, there's also I think there's also a God and a Jesus Twitter as well.
Yep. I don't follow those ones though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Satan's just fucking
I just know that the Satan. Yeah, no, just the Satan one is just the best because he literally plays it like he is actually the Satan, which is freaking fantastic.
Do you follow Nihilist Arby's?
Nihilist Arby's? No, I do not.
Here, allow me to bring up and read some Nihilist Arby's for you.
Oh boy.
It's fucking hilarious.
Is it funny?
Oh, it's great. Do you know what a
Oh
Nihilist
boy,
is?
let me just get closer and let me get very comfortable. Alright.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm ready. Hit me with it.
Alright,
Proceed.
No, do you number one? Do you know what a nihilist is?
Nihilist.
Well, if you want to like back up a little bit and get us both in frame, so you can talk to us without having to turn.
Yeah.
All right. So a nihilist is someone that is apathetic to the thought of death. We're all gonna die anyways. Fuck it. Who cares? All right.
Yes, I know what a nihilist is. Yes.
Yeah, I'm a very optimistic nihilist. All right.
Oh.
So we're all gonna die anyways. Might as well enjoy my time. You know, optimistic nihilist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
This Twitter
I agree
account
with that.
called Nihilist Arby's. Their description is officially, I have nothing to do with Arby's. Unofficially, everything is nothing. Eat Arby's. All right. So.
Sounds normal.
I am already 100% behind this Twitter. No more.
This tweet from 5 days ago. Ah, Star Wars and Christmas. 2 stories about dipshits out in the desert who only pathetic nerds and insufferable know-it-all pricks think are important at all. Enjoy Arby's. Yo, some guy fucked that baby into Mary. Not that it matters, but there's no God, so you do the math. This Christmas Eve, enjoy Arby's.
Wow. I love it.
It's every single.
They quote tweeted Netflix. They quote tweeted Netflix.
Oh boy.
So this is Netflix's tweet. What's something you can say during sex, but also when you manage a brand Twitter account? Nihilist Arby's replies.
Oh no.
Go fuck yourself, Netflix. Please continue to enjoy Arby's.
Nice.
Oh god.
Life is a brutal slog towards infinite non-sentience, and therefore there's nothing to be thankful for in any meaningful sense, so you may as well sneak off and fuck your cousin already. Please enjoy Thanksgiving and eat Arby's.
Only in Alabama.
Perhaps not in that order.
If you think
Or Game of
life is
Thrones.
meaningless, wait until you check out death. Actually, it's exactly the fucking same. Never mind. Eat Arby's. This Veterans Day, don't forget to ignore that annoying guy with one leg asking for change by the highway on-ramp like you do every day. Enjoy Arby's. Like, it's so douchey and fucking hilarious. Happy day after Halloween, assholes. You're all still dressed in pathetic costumes. The only difference is that today you have to buy your own candy and snort it in the bathroom. Enjoy Arby's.
It's funny because like on Halloween I got drunk on Halloween, so
There is no Halloween in heaven because heaven doesn't exist. There is only Halloween in hell because hell is all there is. After hell, there is nothing but non-sentient eternal blackness. Eat Arby's. Damn, them some titties.
Jarvis.
What?
Not only will you be forgotten, but all your precious possessions, every last one of them, will vanish into obscurity too. You are literally nothing.
Ooh.
Enjoy Arby's.
Oh there.
I just fucking enjoy this shit. Oh man. Like, it's just so good.
The 30s, people born in 1990s, here it comes. That's funny. Oh, how about
you know
this?
what
How about
people
this?
hate? Voice changers.
So hey, trash. You know, I don't do Twitter a lot, but I do Reddit.
Yeah,
And did you know? Did you know? Rubbing a bit of olive oil and Epsom salt on the painful spots on your body, and it will immediately feel greasier and saltier.
There is no God, and you're no God, so listen up. Nobody cares. We're all irrelevant trash. You especially. Please continue to enjoy Arby's.
Oh, you want to hear some weird entitled people story and get angry tonight?
Sure.
Alright. I just found a really interesting one. Entitled person punches my boyfriend in the face for the person's mistake. So, just as a thing, it's that person's mistake that they're punching the boyfriend in the face. That's their logic. So, this happened a while ago. And I'm posting it now that I have all the correct details. So my boyfriend, 18, works part-time at a farm supply store in the Midwest to make some money while he's in college. He does floor stocking and cashier. So he was working he's working register when someone came up with an item and a flyer from last week. This is the week before this event occurred. My boyfriend tells him it's an old flyer and that the guy just not really listening. Boyfriend brings up his stuff and the guy notices that the item is rung up to a different price than he thought. EP is the entitled parent and the BF is going to boyfriend. EP, no, it's supposed to be XXX dollars, not this normal price. He points to the flyer. See, it says it here. Boyfriend, sir, no, that's a terrible accent. Hold on, sir. This flyer is from last week. The sale is over. I can take it off if you want. EP, no, it's supposed to be this amount, and that's what I'll pay for it. I still want it, but for this price. Let me finish. Boyfriend, well, I can't do that price because the item isn't on sale anymore. The entitled person then punches my boyfriend in the face. My boyfriend stumbles back and his good boss tackles the dude. His coworker calls the cop and this nice older lady coworker gives him some tissues for his bloody nose. The cops come, my boyfriend presses charges for assault and he goes home. He gets off work for 2 days after. His nose wasn't broken and no black eyes, but he had to get on a plane the next week to come visit me, and ended up having a nosebleed on the plane because of it. Entitled person is in jail because this was his 4th assault charge. Excuse me?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Holy hell.
He also lost the small joint custody of his kid he was barely hanging on to from his ex-wife. His ex-wife actually called the store and apologized for his behavior and sent the store and send the store some chocolate for him as an apology, and an early Christmas gift. And this is a little edit here. He kept using the cashier is always right excuse. Oh no, he kept using the customer is always right, my mistake, for why he should be paying the price he wanted. Interesting.
Alright, so My favorite thing about the customer is always right is the customer is never fucking right. Like
In a lot of senses, yes, you are correct.
man, when I worked in retail, when I worked in the food industry, and like when they come in like blah blah blah, it's like, all right, let me put it this way: I don't make the rules, I follow them, and you're gonna follow them as well. You're annoying me. I don't get paid enough to deal with your bullshit. Get the fuck out of my store. And I have done that multiple times, and I never got fired for it. Because I was the only person that they wouldn't do anything to me. Because, well, as I showed earlier, I look a way that you don't want to piss off. Like, I wear, like, obviously, like, y'all have seen me in a fucking dress, right? And I like to be like a cute boy and I do a fucking waifu voice. But, I mean, ripped jeans, cowboy boots, leather jackets, more chains than I weigh, you know, like, no, most people don't want to fuck with me. So I just tell them, like, nah, this is how it's gonna work, and you're gonna listen to it. You don't like it, you're gonna fucking leave.
Alright, so here's another interesting one. It's a short but sweet one. The door is open, so this restaurant is open. On mobile, whatever. This just happened like 20 minutes ago. I'm at work eating my breakfast before we open at 10:30. I believe this is 10:30 a.m. since they're eating breakfast. A lady comes up and pokes me and pokes my shoulder. She says, "Why?" She says, "Why are you just sitting there? Why are you just standing and sitting around? Serve me." I tell her we're not open yet, but we will be soon. She says to me, "Well, I want some chili, and the door was open, so you have to serve me." Tell her the side door she came in was open so employees could come inside again. And again, we are opening soon. I would gladly sell her some chili when we are able. Lady looks around and asks me where on earth the chili even is. I tell her it's behind the counter, just like the rest of the food. She gets all huffy with me. I guess she thought I'd make an exception. We can't access our cash tills until 10:30. So even if I wanted to serve her, I couldn't. Before she leaves, she tells me, "I will be back at exactly 10:30, and you will give me some chili." And you will give me some chili. Or, oh, what the fuck? My phone. My phone's about to die in cards. And you will give me some chili or else. Yeah. That's how restaurants work, lady. No, it's 10:32 and she's not here.
I'm pretty sure I remember watching an r/whatever and watching that on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because that sounds really familiar. I watch a lot of those, so like I've heard most of the.
I've seen some.
Yeah, I've seen most of the ones that you probably could have talked. My favorite ones are like Nuclear Revenge. I've also seen Supernova Revenge, but I'm like, ooh, that's a little over the top sometimes. But Nuclear Revenge is like fucking
I think
amazing.
one of my favorite ones is a Petty Revenge.
See, Petty Revenge is okay, but just watching as someone wrongs you and you ruin their everything, and then they can't come back from it and their life is destroyed, it's like, a small part of me is like, that's kind of funny, because it didn't happen to me.
How about, yeah, I know, I think that one Nuclear Revenge that really stuck with me was some guy tried to decapitate someone's, where is the charging cord? They tried to decapitate.
A similar situation, but it was near close.
Yeah, no, they tried to decapitate someone.
No, not
who was on a motorcycle.
Food thing.
Yeah, no, he was trying to decapitate someone on a motorcycle, and their dad got really pissed. He got so pissed he destroyed this man's entire life. He got his divorce from his wife. He lost his job. He got a drinking problem and he became homeless on the street. And he eventually died as a result of a very cold winter night.
Hello.
And what was really funny was that a long ass time
Bob
later,
756, I appreciate the follow. How's your evening going or morning?
Met up
Whatever it
with
might
the
be
dude
for
who was homeless and almost dying at that point, and he told him all of this and said, "You remember that kid that you tried to decapitate? No one messes with my family, and he let him die that night.
Jesus fucking Christ. I remember, I don't know why this one sticks with me so much, but, oh, there's one of you guys' friends here, because this is a Friends Plus. I have no idea who this is. Hello there, Piccolo.
Oh, that's my friend.
Oh, okay. You have friends other than us? Nani the fuck?
Nani?
Well, look at you lucky ass motherfuckers.
What the?
That's right, I found my own waifu.
That's fine.
I'm surprised I'm still up. Holy shit.
Penguin,
Hey,
please
sexy man.
tell me, is it safe for work or not safe for work? Check the inside of her. I mean, what?
I'm good. I'm good, Chief.
I did
I'm
nothing.
good, Chief. Listen,
This one's
listen,
okay.
listen. Even if it was safe for work, I'm not.
We're good.
Even if it was safe for work, I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole because that looked 12, and I'm not sure that I want to go to jail tonight.
I looked so, yeah.
Nah, man, they're just youthful. They're fox girls. That's how it works.
The things I do online, I should be in prison already.
Yeah. Anyway,
let's not say that on a broadcast.
Always useful looking.
Anyway, what were you gonna say? What were you gonna say? You gonna say something about the nuclear event that stuck with you the most?
Yep. It's not that it sticks with me the most. I just remember this one for some reason. Long story short on it, this chick ruined this guy's life for like the first like 18 years of it, right? And then, yeah, like no, it was just like one of his neighbors, right? Like she tormented him his entire like childhood, all the way up till he was like 18 and moved away. So then he ends up coming back and then finding out, like it's a few years later, he's got his own career, he's got all this shit, and he found out where she works. Turns out that she works for like, she's now like a nurse or some shit, and the doctor, like the lead doctor in the office or whatever, is like a heavily religious person, like super religious. So he went in, pretended that he was super religious, and went, because he swapped to being that person's patient, and obviously she doesn't recognize him anymore because, you know, his life moved on, and a few years later, you know what, people can change in a few years, right? So like now he's like attractive and he's like built and all this shit. Goes in, starts seeing this doctor, and then eventually he took note of one of the pictures on the wall that he already knew was there, and it has all of them and her, right? And he says to the doctor like, oh, I don't, ooh, and he kept like staring at the picture, and like the doctor was like, is there something wrong? And he was like, I don't mean to alarm you, but I just can't, like, my true Christian heart is telling me that I can't keep this from you. That girl right there, she does drugs. And he was like, what? And he's like, I know her, like, she's super into drugs, and I couldn't bear not informing you, but I just felt like it would be wrong to still tell you. And then so like he faked it, right? And so this doctor's like, oh, so with a little bit of, you know, persuasion, the doctor was like, all right, well, I'll do a test on like all of my staff, because, you know, you're able to do that in the medical profession to ensure that everyone is, you know, not doing drugs. So, but he knew that she smoked weed because she bought off his dad, who still lived in that area. So turns out she also does some other shit as well. And so he was like, whoopsie daisy. So she ends up getting fired from her job. He ends up getting an attractive friend of his to catfish her like husband or fiance or whatever, right? And then that person forwarded the messages to her, saying like, oh, I didn't know that he was in a relationship, blah blah blah, and got them to break up. And then because her life was falling apart, oh my goodness gracious, what is happening? What is happening? Night, my dude. Thanks for breaking the dumpster, my man. I appreciate the sub bomb, man. Thank you.
Wow.
Oh, how's your evening going, buddy?
Wow. Well,
but yeah, so he like
apparently I just got gifted a
got them. Yeah, got them to split up, and then obviously her life is falling apart because this is one thing right after another, and then she ends up losing custody of her kids, and then this guy, she ended up like turning to drugs and everything, and then eventually he started being like, oh, I'll be her friend, and then she was like, oh, you're the one thing, and then he was just like, yeah, get fucked. And yeah, like it was like, oh my god, that's so nuclear, why would you? But then at the same time, she didn't even remember who the fuck he was until he got in touch with her again, right? But to him, she was the thing that destroyed his life for like the past almost 2 decades. But yeah, I was like, oh damn, that's insane. But yeah, Night, my dude. I'm glad that you're having a great night, morning, whatever it might be for you. Any exciting plans for the new year? What is this
okay.
thing I'm hearing behind me?
I'm talking to Sonic.
Oh god.
Okay. So I've got another interesting one.
Oh my god. Hold on.
What is that?
What the fuck?
What are you laughing at?
Oh, I'm not laughing at
What's so funny? What's so funny, huh?
Nothing is wrong.
Nothing at all.
Nothing's wrong. You're perfect. Nothing is wrong at all. So anyway, Crash, you wanna listen to this one?
I think Sonic's on LSD.
That's some kind of fucked up, my dude.
All drugs.
Oh, I think it finally
Oh,
loaded
get a
up.
job.
I'm sorry about
Is
that.
Triple X something I'm
Okay.
Oh shit.
Anyways,
Okay, so
I'm
how
headed
about
out
this
till 4
one?
a.m.
For
Alright, take it easy,
another
bud.
entitled story.
Oh man, I don't know if I have time to sit through an entire fucking thing.
It's not that long.
I mean, what the fuck?
I can just like read through it and give you the
I'm
cliff notes
sorry.
if you want.
I'm sorry.
I can just read through it and give you the cliff notes of stuff.
Sorry.
I mean, I don't know. It's better to talk rather than be reading off stuff, in my opinion.
Okay. Well, this is a the title is entitled person tells me to stop arresting criminal.
I'm sorry. Did what I say just get ignored, or like did I not speak English?
No, I was just reading the title. It's a weird
Oh,
title.
okay.
I thought that was.
Have a good one. You as well, Knight. I appreciate the sub bomb, my dude. Well, okay then. I can't even do my Sonic. I can't even do my Sonic voice right now because my girlfriend's sleeping and I'll be way too loud. Oh, I'm out of water. Fuck me. You know what? I'm gonna use that as a point to call it because it is 6 a.m. There's got to be someone. Someone's online. You know that there is.
Yeah.
Some fucking whack job still streaming at this time. I mean, what? I'll probably just sleep for like 3 or 4 hours and get just to editing all day. Oh shit. If I get 3 more views, like straight up 3 more views, not follows, I'll break 10,000 views on my channel.
Nice.
That's fucking amazing. I'm also only 15 away from 100 subscribers. Yo, dope. What the fuck? Can I copy
I
that?
encountered some weird things.
Wait, what?
Can I copy that?
Oh yeah, hold on.
Alright, hold up. I gotta delete something.
Oh boy.
I don't need this.
Are you sure that you don't want me to read this? Because this one really hits close to home.
Oh, you poor VR chat user. You can only favorite 16. I have almost 100 saved.
Yeah.
I can collect any avatar I want. Is your cloning off? Is your cloning off? It doesn't matter. I can still take it. I can still
Alright,
get
let
it.
me put it this way.
Yeah.
As someone who has connections, maybe don't go bragging about having a modded client on a game that literally has a loading screen that says don't have a modded
I really
client.
don't care.
No, but
'cause
I mean,
really don't, like,
no,
play,
but
like,
I mean,
like
in all fairness, dude, you're what rank is this? What is green? Just normal user. All right, you're a normal user. You're running at most 200 hours, right?
No.
At most 200 on a normal user account, correct?
I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not familiar
So,
with all that VR talk. Sorry.
I mean, yeah, you're clearly in desktop, but I mean, why brag about breaking the rules of a game that literally is free to play? I mean, if you really don't like how the game is, why do you play it? Or better yet, pick up the skills to help improve it,
Why are
because
you
they're
getting
always
so?
accepting help.
What I wanna know is why are you getting so critical about it?
I'm not getting critical. I'm
we're
just.
just asking you a
I mean,
question.
it was pretty
No,
obvious
you really
when.
are. Like, it's not really a big. It's
All right,
really not a
Obi.
big deal. Like, it's
All right,
really not.
I'm not doing it for my
We're just
sake.
asking you a question.
It's pretty obvious when I'm talking, not only to these guys, but when you can hear someone is talking to an audience. Maybe don't announce that when your name is in the center of their screen. Like, that is like poor planning on your part, dude. That's all I'm saying. I don't
mean,
give
like
a fuck
I
what you
said,
do.
I really,
No,
like
I
I said,
didn't.
like I said, if no, you clearly care. If you're saying it, I really don't care. So,
Buddy,
I'm
it's
saying
called
you're-
looking out for other people. That's all I was doing. I was saying if someone's clearly like streaming or some shit, maybe don't announce, "Hey, I'm breaking the rules. I want to get banned."
I'm like with people who stream. I'm with people who stream all the time. Like, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but I mean,
You're the first person to ever really care about it so much.
no, I don't give a fuck what you do. If you want to get banned, go ahead.
Then don't. Then.
But
then
I'm just saying,
drop
what was
it.
the
Just
point
keep
in?
talking whatever you were talking before. Shit.
But we're just asking you a question. We're not even really that concerned. We're just asking you a question of why would you do that?
Oh, look, he's gone.
Oh,
they left.
Nice.
No, I kicked him.
Nice.
I'm okay with it. I'm not sure
Nice.
why
Oh,
he carried on like
Unfriend him. He's a crasher.
I don't know what's going on.
Anyone running that client, they're using fucking what's it called? What's that one called?
URC tools, URC mods.
No, it's fuck. What is the name of that client? It's some stupid ass fucking. It's like Vigilante or some shit like that.
Oh, okay.
You know which one I'm talking about. It's the modded client that all the fucking crashers think that they're cool for having. Like, what a fucking idiot. Like,
I'm on my own client, but I don't have shit like that on it for a reason.
Yuki.
That's fine.
You know
I
you're on
haven't
stream.
actually streamed
You're
with
still
this
breaking
client.
TOS. Just use your brain.
Technically,
Don't just
I
say
break
that you're breaking
TOS every day.
TOS. Yeah, don't go saying you're breaking TOS on a broadcast when I'm one of the few people that's streaming VR chat right now. Like,
I shouldn't VR chat with it.
I only met
Are
him
you
once
sure you don't
in
want
that
me to
like
read this?
Japan world. So
what is it?
Actually,
People
you
just
don't wanna
going like, "Hey, I'm breaking TOS." Like, what is the point in that? Like, why announce it in any way? Just play the game the way it's supposed to be played.
Gosh.
Like,
Okay, I need to read this because this is interesting.
all right, well, wait till I'm done
But
because I'm literally ending stream right now, and I won't be able to hear you.
All right.
I don't have my audio in this channel, so I will be right back.
Yeah.
All right. Alright, so let's go and find someone to raid right now. Let's add a filter of English because, you know, that makes sense. And then we'll go for... Are any of my friends online? That's what I'm going to be checking, honestly. Domino is on. And Hikari is on. Anyone else? Bradley, Max. I should probably throw on music, I suppose. That would make sense, huh? You know what? Luciel's on. Haven't seen them in a hot minute, so let's go over there and let's drop a raid on them. Not that it's gonna be a big one because everyone's asleep right now, but you know, it's the thought that counts. Now let's see if I can get past the ad. Yeah, there's an ad. Cool. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, again, Knight, thank you for all the sub bomb there. Everyone that followed this evening. And let's start up this raid. Alright, I love you guys. If you're not already a part of the Discord, I highly encourage you to join us. And I will see you probably tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. Or I guess, or 8 p.m. What the fuck? My brain is not working. 11 p.m. today for New Year's and shit. Unless I end up doing something for New Year's. Oh, I don't know. Not the point. Whatever. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Well, I'll figure out something. I'll post it on Twitter if you're interested. Alright. Why did they pick this song? Why the fuck did it pick this song? Oh my fucking god, that song. What the fuck? Alright, but yep. Love you guys, and I'll see you over there. Deuces.